about mental health has the power to make a person suffer isolated, and we all deserve that. Go to iHeartRadio.com/talk for tips on how to start the conversation. This has been brought to you by NAMI, the National Alliance
I like a good tease.
I know you do. And coming up in just a little bit, we've got to get to the ham incident.
Ham incident?
The ham incident.
What kind of ham incident are we talking?
Black Forest.
Oh, delicious. That's one of my favorite types of ham.
Is that right? What's the longest that you've gone on a either sell by date or use by date with a package of fresh forest ham cut from the big box chain supermarket store?
Usually, I don't really read the dates. It's gone before the amount of time, but if it's in question, I'll give it the sniff test, just give it a quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what's your first indication as we talk about the ham incident? What's your first indication when you give it the old sniff test that maybe it's a little off?
Yeah, there's something not right. If something doesn't smell right to me, I won't eat it, even if it says it's fresh. Well,
that was funny.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
but no, if it just has an odd odor,
good mantra. Yeah, okay. And maybe like if you grabbed a slice, do you like yours thinly sliced or thick sliced?
Oh, I'm a thin slice guy.
Are you a thin slice guy?
Yeah.
You like
especially roast beef.
Oh, okay. Do you like it like you can almost see through it?
No, it doesn't need to be that thin. Like paper thin, maybe. Yeah. I like my bologna thick, though.
Do you now?
Yeah, the extra thick bologna.
Yeah, I'll take just the loaf, please. I don't need that sliced. I'm just going to cut off chunks.
No, well, Oscar Mayer, they sell it as thick cut. So I'll put two pieces anyway. So the thick cut, I just put one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you eat your BOLOGNA?
Maybe 4 or 5 times a year.
Oh, that's not a lot. Well, once every other month.
I don't mind a good bologna sandwich every now and
then.
You
ever make sombreros?
Excuse me?
Sombreros.
The hell's a sombrero?
A piece of fried bologna. Put it in, and it makes a sombrero in the pan.
Well, if you slice it,
oh yeah,
it'll look like Pac-Man, and then it won't bubble up in the middle. But I don't like the smell of fried bologna.
It isn't the most pleasant odor. I'll give you that. But the ham didn't necessarily. That's right. We're going to get back to the ham incident. It didn't necessarily have an off odor about it. So
what the hell's the problem?
Okay, there was a package of ham.
Uh-huh. Was it a questionable package, or did you...
Well, no, I didn't question it. I should have.
Uh-oh.
I should have asked, too.
Oh, dear.
I opened up the drawer.
Uh-huh.
I was in the mood for something salty. But I didn't want chips. It was like midnight, 12:40. It was almost 1 o'clock.
So you're thinking just straight up deli meat, or were you going to make a sandwich?
No, deli meat. I just wanted to roll
meat.
up a piece of ham and have some salty, cold cuts.
Okay. I can dig that.
Right? Unbeknownst to me,
uh-oh,
there were 2 packages of ham in the refrigerator.
Oh, I know what you did. You opened the newer one as opposed to opening the one that, was in the fridge already. It's probably expiration's coming up. We need to get rid of that stuff first. I blame the person that put them in the fridge if that's the case, because they should have put the newer one underneath. Is that the problem here? Did you open the wrong?
Nope.
No?
That wasn't the issue with the ham incident last night. Or this morning, I should say. It was actually today.
So there were two same exact package?
No.
No, different.
No, one was like Virginia baked ham sliced thin.
Yeah, not bad either.
The other was, man, and I'm a sucker for a piece of Black Forest ham too.
Yeah, Black Forest hams.
And I may have even said to the wife, "Hey, are you going to get some cold cuts? Grab some Black Forest ham."
Yeah,
I may have said it. I haven't had a lot.
Okay.
It's something I don't do often. I don't eat a lot of sandwiches. I just don't. I don't make them. You
can get all the food groups in a sandwich if you make it properly.
Oh, okay. I guess if you make
your
it right.
Dairy, your bread and your wheat or whatever, your carbs.
Sure.
Your meats and lettuce, your vegetables.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Your mayo's got the eggs.
Yeah. Why not?
And the oil. Sure, somewhere in the pyramid is some vegetable oil. Well, unbeknownst to me, there were 2 packages of ham. One of the packages was purchased on March 3rd.
Okay.
The other package, March 26th, this past weekend.
Okay.
That would have been the Virginia ham.
Oh, the newer one.
The Black Forest ham with no discernible off smell about it. When I brought it out of the refrigerator.
Oh, no.
And pulled off a piece, it was that first bite. It wouldn't even let me chew it. There was so much slime on it.
Oh, it turned.
Dude, I can't get the taste out of my mouth. I think at this point, I'll take 5 guys to just get rid of this taste. I can't even rake it off my tongue. Like I tried tongue scraping today.
So gross, dude.
I can't get that foul slime taste out of my mouth.
Might as well have been chewing on a slug.
That's in essence what it tasted like. The ham wouldn't chew down; it would slide to the other side of my mouth. And I thought, well, this is awfully strange. It didn't taste off at first. It wasn't until that mouth-watering taste bud sensation kicked in when I wasn't thinking about entering into the ham incident.
Oh man, that's rough.
So my wife had already gone to bed, but she was still up.
Okay.
I could hear the TV on. I said, "Hey, babe. Yeah, what do you need?" "That Black Forest ham in the fridge." "When did you get that?" "I don't know. It was before your birthday, I think." "Why?"
Uh-oh.
"That other ham, when did you get that?" "Oh, this past weekend." "What, do you want to have a slice of that?" "Too late, hon."
Why didn't...
She said, "You didn't eat that Black Forest, did you? The trash goes out tomorrow."
Well, why didn't you throw it in the trash then?
Well, I don't like old meats in the trash waiting overnight. Trust me, it's sitting on top next to the white and some other type of color, unidentified color salami.
Oh.
That was purchased, I think, probably around New Year's Eve. That one, talk about under. That was like under everything in the back. I said, "Babe." She says, "Yeah." I said, "I ate a piece of the Black Forest." She says, "Are you okay?" I said, "Not really."
Sounds like you need to go through your meat inventory.
I said, "We need to clean out the fridge."
Yes, you do. Gross.
And I'm saying this with bits of slime.
Oh, dude.
Like that spam jelly hanging out of the corner of my mouth. Oh, my God. I have never eaten a piece of bad ham in my entire life. Last night, I checked that one off the bucket list.
That's something I don't want on mine.
So I've got some forest killing, tongue clearing sodas.
Okay. You're just going to let that rest in your mouth before you try
Let what rest in my mouth?
The soda, let it kind of bubble and do its job.
Yes. Yeah. Any acid properties would be great. Right now, I'll drink a gallon of sulfuric acid to get rid of this aftertaste that's lasted, 14 hours.
Maybe you should eat like a grapefruit or some citrus, like a lemon, bite down on a lemon.
Oh, gross, man.
Well, still, it'll get that taste of
maybe
spoiled ham out your mouth.
It was
Deaded meat.
Hold on, I'm writing that one down. That's
I think we've had that one before.
We've had fetid everything, but fetid meat, that works. That's a great band name.
I think that's what we were going to call the Weekend Graham Girls.
Fetid.
That
is right. And Megan was having no part of that. She's like, I don't want to work with the show you're calling fetid meat and making fun of girls. I said, it's the weekend. Nobody cares. How about today? It's not fetid meat today, though.
Oh, no. It's your girl.
Who's my girl?
Your furry girl.
Oh, it's Sarah Jean Underwood,
yes,
isn't it?
It is.
Oh,
yes,
well
it is.
done, Nutter. And how is her? Is it like the official Instagram, or is it one of those?
I think it was official, but
did it have the little check mark next to it?
I believe so. I'll have to go back and double check. But she's hot, and she doesn't mind posing in some lingerie, and she leaves a little to the imagination.
Yeah, this is Sarah Jean Underwood. This is this chick that was found. She was discovered after posing for Playboy in Girls of the Pac-10 back in, what did I say, 2005 maybe?
Something like that,
2005. Yeah. And I've still got the issue. It's one of the very, very few issues that I've set aside. I went through the entire Playboy collection. Anything that was signed, I put aside. Sarah Jean Underwood, I never had it signed, but that was the issue, man. Yeah.
Maybe you should bring that in sometime. I'd like to thumb through it.
Turned a boy in. Yeah, something tells me there's 4 other fingers involved. But and maybe Rosie.
Oh, no. Not at work.
Well, I hope you don't bust it out and do it here, man. Although it is Florida. Nothing, and I mean nothing, would surprise me less than having somebody pull it out and yank on it at work.
Yeah, but go check out our Graham girl, Sarah Jean Underwood.
RealRadio921.com.
She's a hottie.
Yeah, she's all right. She's pleasant to look at. Although much cuter when she was in college.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
I'm just saying. Let's see. What else do we have for you? An opportunity for you to call in, 877-927-6969, toll free. Did you ever grab something by mistake? Something that was outdated and spoiled and eat it?
I know I have. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head. Or there's ever been a time...
It's like a tin taste.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and that won't go away. Like you ever drink a beer where the bottle cap's been on too long?
Oh, yeah, it's got that little rust
flavor to it. Yeah, but mine is like that viscous jelly aftertaste.
I think I was like halfway through a sandwich when I noticed there was mold on the bread. I think that's happened.
Nasty.
Yeah, that is pretty gross.
Luke one time went to our vending machine. This is years and years ago. Nights on Real Radio Time.
Yeah.
That was a show that we did with Johnny C. and various other cast members through the years. But at night, that original crew, it's 10 o'clock at night. You got hunger pangs, and the next thing you know, we're going to the vending machine.
Yeah.
Well, Luke went to the vending machine and got himself one of those packaged carrot cakes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking about...
On the outside, it looked fantastic.
I bet it did.
On the inside, is carrot cake supposed to be green? Like a dark green.
Oh, gross.
Like pond puke.
Like it was growing.
Yeah, so he left a smart-ass note on the machine. It said, package of crackers, $1.25. Delicious-looking carrot cake, $2. Biting into it and finding the center is green, priceless. Left that sticky note on for the guy. It's time. And that was one of the grossest things I've ever seen, poor guy. He had a thing about food and drink, though. He would sniff the cap on every Pepsi.
Weird.
He was afraid that it was spoiled.
Oh, well, you live and you learn, I guess.
So what I brought is some of these gummy clusters. I brought some Nerds.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
So that we can strip the tin taste off my tongue from the ham incident last night. Anybody else out there have a ham incident? We'd love to hear from you.
You should have called the ambulance.
Oh, man. Wow. He's here all day, folks. You want to try the veal? It's not spoiled.
No, it's not.
47142. That's the studio text line. I'm hoping to hear from you either in voice. You can leave us a discharge. If you're listening to us on the iHeartRadio app, make sure that you press that little icon, the microphone icon that's now available for you, and have at it. Leave us a message. Get with the program, would you? It's Dano and Nutter here at Real Radio.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through our Thursday. A few scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible through the late afternoon and early evening, but most areas are dry for the rest of the day. Warm out there too, mid to upper 80s. Rain chances will be increasing as we head into the day on Friday.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast, if Hunter Biden is indicted, and there's a very good chance he will be, it could open up a whole can of worms for Joe Biden. How bad could it get? I'm going to give you those details all week on the Ben Ferguson Podcast. Download it now.
Hey, it's Megan from Real Radio. I was pouring myself a drink with my favorite spirit the other day, Knox & Dunn Florida Rum, and discovered yet another new favorite drink. I think I'll call this one the Megan Mai Tai. I'm telling you, Knox & Dunn is so versatile that it can be used in any recipe. That's because Knox & Dunn doesn't have that sweet, sugary taste or burn that you normally expect from rum. Their rum is aged in American oak bourbon barrels, so you'll change the way you and your whiskey buddies enjoy an old-fashioned forever when it's made with Knox & Dunn. So go to knoxanddunn.com to find it in your favorite liquor store and thank me later.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Be a part of the world's greatest collector car auction's highly anticipated return to Florida. The 2022 Barrett-Jackson Palm Beach Auction, April 7th through 9th. Experience the action as hundreds of the most sought-after vehicles cross the block. Take a lap on the Barrett-Jackson Performance Track. Explore the exhibitor marketplace with interactive displays, live music, food, and more. This unforgettable automotive event is fun for the entire family. To purchase tickets or for more information, visit barrett-jackson.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Hello, this is Discover, and we take customer service very seriously. We know that if you have a question or concern about your credit card, that's a serious matter, and you need to talk to a real person about it. So we offer around-the-clock access to seriously talented representatives in the USA. Again, it's a serious endeavor. The only funny thing about it is Bob. If you call us and Bob answers, you're in for a treat. Get 100% US-based customer service and talk to a real person day or night. Discover. Exceptionally common sense.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emu wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code GALLON for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GALLON for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code GALLON.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
95 northbound starts to get busy around Atlantic to past Gateway. On the Turnpike, south of Beeline Highway, we have volume here, and then again around Forest Hill Boulevard. No accidents or incidents on the Turnpike or I-95. That's your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples offers tech solutions and accessories for learners, small business, and remote workers too. Right now, Apple AirPods Pro are only $199, a $50 savings. In-store only. Offer ends 4/2 while supplies last. Limit 2. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store.
Calling all jokesters, April Fools, and all-around punny people. This week on the free iHeartRadio app, the joke's on you. No, literally, we're handing you the mic to tell us your favorite joke. Just open the free iHeart app and tap 24/7 Comedy Radio. When you're ready for the spotlight, tap the mic.
There's more to the slap heard round the world. As I'm reading here, apparently now the Oscars, the bosses there who had said they asked Will Smith to leave and that he refused, apparently there are those behind the scenes that are saying that's patently not true. The Oscars never asked him to leave. For fear that the cameras would catch security scuffling with Will Smith and that it would leave a bad impression of the Oscar ceremony. If you think that's a bad impression, how about giving the guy that just slapped the crap out of a dude on stage a standing ovation?
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of getting tired of this.
I know
whole
you're getting
thing,
tired of it, but there's
new stuff keeps leaking out. Why lie about something like that, though? To make yourself look better?
Yeah, trying to save face.
It turned out even worse.
It's going to.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep lying. Keep lying so that people can they can unveil the truth, and then you look even worse. What a bad position this is. There are going to be heads rolling over this one.
Maybe there should be.
They just need to clean house. I think we're done with award ceremonies in this country. There are bigger and more pressing issues in people's lives than who a said panel thinks is the best song or the best movie.
Well, all the other ones except for the iHeartRadio Awards. iHeartMedia Awards.
Yeah.
Those
exactly.
ones are
and the podcast
Yeah, the
awards. We got to
podcast,
have the podcast awards. I mean, this woman's going to be up for an Oscar, this one.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
I think you're hiding the vermouth, lady. All right, let's go to the phones. I appreciate you hanging out with us on this Thursday with Dano and Nutter. Let's go to Connect. Let's go over here and welcome our first caller of the day is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Dano, what's up?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, you talking about... Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I got you, Brian. You hear us? Can you hear me now?
Did you mute us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I can hear you. Hey, talking about your ham, the other night, I actually went to the fridge and, I love salami. I could eat salami out just by itself. And
I'm a fan.
So I pulled the package of salami out of the fridge, but don't make it a double entendre. Anyway, I pulled the salami out of the fridge, and it was already pre-opened, and I went ahead and I ate one. I thought it smelled a tiny bit funky, but salami always does kind of smell a little funky. And I went to go grab a second piece, and that's when I kind of noticed on some of the other ones in the package some black spots. Maybe the slightest look of maybe some fuzz.
Oh, God, it's fuzzy and mildew.
Gross.
Cheese.
I don't think it was cheese.
I was like, this is not going to be good for tomorrow, man. This is going to wreck me tomorrow, but luckily I was fine.
Brian, there is a certain trepidation when I ask this question. Did you swallow?
Yeah, ate that thing down?
I was
I would have spit.
I was standing over the sink, like scraping my tongue with bits of green ham falling out of my mouth.
The thing is, I completely ate it before I looked at the package to grab another piece before I noticed everything that was wrong with the salami that I was too stupid not to look for in the first place. So it was too late.
Brian, a real man, would have eaten another piece. I'm just saying.
Well, he ate that whole sandwich and nothing happened. So good for you, man.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it.
The taste of the onion that'll keep the salami rot out of your mouth. But
salami rot.
So, is that another band name? Or did we need salami? Are you going out to see? Are you going to buy tickets to see salami rot?
I think he's already been there.
So that's a lesson for you all guys out there. Check your meat before you put it in your mouth.
That's a great you sniff it first, but definitely give it a taste before you put that whole thing in your mouth. Got you, Brian. Thank you. Words of wisdom from Brian right there. Let's welcome Oscar. Hello, Oscar. You're on Real Radio.
Hello,
Oscar.
Oscar?
My baloney has a first name, so S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, M-A-Y-E-R. I love to slap it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say Oscar Mayer has a way with the O-L-G-N-A.
Normally, I'll thank a caller. I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me, man. There's nothing wrong with people. Wow. Again, if you've suffered some type of ham incident,
I have a discharge I want to play for you.
These cluster nerds are working pretty good at getting rid of that tin taste in my mouth.
Well, that's good. Here, just listen to this discharge real quick.
All right.
Hey, Dano.
Hi.
I bet your mouth tastes like Lakewood Park.
Nice, Mary. Nice.
Lizzie.
Lizzie. Sorry, Lizzie.
You never offered me any of those. Oh, those are the ones I didn't like, I think. The nerds.
The clusters?
Yeah, isn't that the one that I spit out?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go try one.
It's the only nerds I've ever had.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's not true. I mean, I like nerds, but I was down in Fort Lauderdale. A buddy had come into town from Philadelphia, and he was with his family, and he and his son were chucking these candies while we were sitting at a light waiting to go to a hotel bar on the beach.
Yeah.
And they were chucking them in the car, and I grabbed one, and I thought I'd be a smartass, and I threw it in my mouth, and I went, hey, that's freaking good. Throw me some more. So they're chucking them in the car. I'm just eating them, every one I could catch.
You're like, hey, what are those? They're like,
that's right. And they said they were the Nerds gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters.
You can buy them in the see-through bag, or you can get them in the box that has the foil.
Okay.
I went with the safety precaution one.
Oh, nice.
In foil.
Well, foil will probably keep out any mold or anything that would probably...
What exactly is that viscous buildup on the outside of ham? What is that slime? Is it the preservatives going bad? Is it the meat?
It might be.
Fetid meat. That's what I got. And man, I've never eaten bad ham before. It didn't get past the throat.
Well, that's good.
But I gave it a good enough suck job that it's lingering in my mouth.
I'm glad your throat muscles are strong that you could regurgitate that back up and you didn't.
I held it back, man. Exactly.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Line 1, Real Radio. What's your name?
You're on the air.
Hey, Dano, it's Ferris.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Ferris.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ferris?
Hey, man, sad news for you, brother.
Oh,
you remember we were back in the Dr. Rich days and even in the new days here. Had a caller, a good friend of mine. I met him about 20-something years ago, and it's funny. I talked to you yesterday about the ham radio thing. This was the guy that got me into it. That's how I met him 20-something years ago. I met him on the CB radio, and his name was Patrick. You remember Patrick. He used to call and ride Dr. Rich's butt, and you used to have a hoot when he'd call. He'd always come up with some funny stuff, and, well, he passed away a couple weeks ago, and he passed away listening to Real Radio, man. The radio was on when they found him. So
wow,
he was a dedicated.
Where did they find him? Where?
Good friend of mine.
What city?
That's Sebastian.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, Patrick from Sebastian. You know, man, you knew who he was. He used to call. He used to call all the time. And he used to make you laugh. So, but yeah, I found out we haven't heard from him for a little while, and I found out, that neighbor didn't see anything lately, and he had some health problems, and so we're like his only friends and family. Man, he doesn't got family or anything. Just me and my wife. So. He's the one that turned me on to Real Radio, Nights on Real Radio, years ago.
Oh, man, what a good man!
Turned me on to your station.
I wonder.
He used to call in.
You Ferris, you keep saying he used to. We had a caller by the name of Patrick who hasn't checked in for a couple of weeks, and I scratched my head while I was on vacation, and I thought to myself, I wonder why Patrick hasn't called. And
is that the one that's always into the lady boys, Patrick Bear?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
not that Patrick. I knew his family had a history of health issues. He lost his sister some years ago, and that affected him. Yes. But he was a huge fan of this station.
Yes, he was.
He stuck with us through thick and thin, and he's the only guy to ever have me removed from air.
Wow. Damn.
I got kicked off the air talking to that. Yeah, I got kicked off the air. We were, Johnny C. and I were, it was the night before Hurricane Francis dropped on our asses.
Damn.
And poured rain for 24 hours. Not much of a wind event, but the night it was approaching, our general manager, he was on the phone, and Patrick was asking about my trip to Amsterdam. Now, mind you, it had only been 3 or 4 years since I was there. And so I was regaling some tales. Well, the general manager came storming down the hallway, and he slammed it. The microphones were live. Talk about a hot mic incident. Yeah. He slammed the door open, and it was at that point my eyes got wide, and he's standing there with a look on his face that you don't want to see from your management, from your superiors. So at that point I said, this is Real Radio. We go to him. He says, what in the hell are you doing talking to this guy, Patrick, about going to Amsterdam, and we're less than 24 hours away from the first major storm event in 10 years here in South Florida? I said, okay, all right, I'll get him off the air. And I kept him on. We got him off the air, and the manager, Ferris, was listening in delay, so he hadn't heard me hang up on him. He comes storming back down the hall, slams the door open, yells at Luke to put on the local news feed. He said, you two, pack up, go home.
Wow.
I was like, what for? He said, I told you not to talk to him. I said, I hung up on. He said, don't talk back to me. Get your ass and get out.
Damn.
I'd already hung up with the guy, but he was listening in delay.
Right.
So he hadn't heard me hang up with him. And he was furious that I kept him on the air.
Man.
And I told that story time and time again. Patrick offered a very monotone and unhumorous take on things.
Very dry with his delivery.
I'm sad to see any of the Real Radio alum pass, but
we should dedicate today's show to Patrick.
Done.
Awesome.
Man, that's a shame.
Man, you guys are the greatest, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, he had a rough few years now with medical and stuff like that, but that guy, man, he made me laugh. He taught me a lot of different things to hoot and holler about, some quickie stuff that he used to teach me. That he had a very witty. I mean, he used to get on the radio, on ham radio. He'd get on the lower bands where I didn't belong because I couldn't talk like him. Man, he'd go on from politics to this. He'd be like, back in 1961 when this guy, he would just go off on that stuff, and he was very, very smart. But I saw him. Apparently, the day before they found him, I brought him. He said, hey, man, can you go to the store with my card? Here's my card. Get me this, this, this. I went and got him the stories. I don't feel good, Eric. I think I'm dying. And I said, man, I didn't know what to say, something like that. And then I guess he called my wife on the way home. Eric left, and I'm going to come over. I'm going to buy all the barbecue stuff. We're going to have barbecue. And apparently that night, passed away.
Man.
So
that sucks.
That does suck.
Bro, you guys have touched lives out there, and it's more than just a radio show. This is what I always used to get aggravated, and I'm glad that you guys are back.
Yeah.
The Dr. Rich and Glenn days, because some of these newbies out here that are listening, they have a discharge and then this and that, they don't get it. What you guys are doing is an awesome service, and you guys, when it's gone, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yep.
You're right about that.
I hope the next 20 years for you guys, just like Dr. Rich and Glenn, when you were a measly producer, But still, if you want to
all right, I've had enough of your mouth, Ferris. Thank you for delivering such crappy news, but I appreciate it. I do, and thank you for being one of the faithful. All right, man, you rock.
Yeah, man, thanks a lot.
All right,
take it easy.
Godspeed, Patrick.
Yeah, Godspeed, man. Wow, the guy used to always get in my DMs on Facebook, and he'd start leaving me all this weird, random crap, and I would never really watch it. A few times I kind of look at it, and I'm just like, whatever you're into, Patrick. That's on you. Whatever floats your boat. But
I know it's hard to believe that when I'm on vacation, I'm thinking about anything but being away from here. But from time to time, it'll pop into my head. Hey, where's this guy been? What is he been? And I thought, Patrick would call.
Yeah, at least once a week. Sometimes not. But he was a regular. He definitely was.
For 27 years.
He would even just call sometimes and talk to me while we were on break or something like that. Like, hey, you want to go on there? He's like, no, I just wanted to, let you know my opinion. And I was like, well, have a good day, Patrick. Man.
Godspeed, Patrick.
Godspeed.
877-927-6969, toll free. Yeah, that sucks. You're locked in with Dano and Nutter right here, Real Radio.
The fine woman in your smart speaker knows what you need.
Really?
Don't ask how. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is three-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mucinex.
The Panthers are hoping to break a tie atop the Eastern Conference standings tonight when they host Chicago. Florida and Carolina are sharing first place. They've got 96 points each. A postseason berth was all but a foregone conclusion for the Heat, who officially clinched a spot in the playoffs with last night's win over Boston. And Hall of Fame wideout Terrell Owens is coming out of retirement at 48. Reuters reporting Owens is signed up to play in the fan-controlled football league. I'm Scott Davidson.
Did you know that doctors use Mucinex? That's right. Mucinex is the #1 OTC brand doctors trust for themselves and their families. So with cold and flu season upon us, why would you use anything else? Grab Mucinex and put yourself back in control. Available at CVS.
PaidForByGovernment.com. Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3098 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3098. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need. With no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Hey, it's Greg from Monroe's and Palm Beach. You know the place. Get over there today and enjoy yourself. And they're open until 5 a.m. every night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, great music, and a great atmosphere. And Friday night, it's Fetish Fridays. So anything you want, he's always at Monroe's and Palm Beach. For me, it's the beautiful ladies and a great time I have every time I walk in the door. Monroe's and Palm Beach, put it on your agenda for this March, baby. Peace.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-885-7788. 800-885-7788. That's 800-885-7788.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into the cash you need and get a closing cost credit from RP Funding. Visit rpfunding.com.
Terms and conditions apply. Unless 7168 Equal Housing.
GiveMeTheVin.com. We've made it so fast, so easy, and so darn reliable. And if we don't beat a CarMax offer, send you a check for $100.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hey, it's the Greek for the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and the Penthouse will be live this Friday from the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and you can start betting on the Florida Derby. Because Saturday at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, catch $1 million Florida Derby and Arkansas Derby at the Paddock Restaurant. Dining sports event destination, over 130 new HDTVs, great food, and it's a great atmosphere. And don't forget about the comedy nights that continue live at the Paddock on April 8th. Dice Clay stops in. Oh! This Saturday, it's the Florida Derby and the Arkansas Derby, and you can bet it at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Peace.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having 2 lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a crash on Linton Boulevard at Sims Road. You'll find a little bit of a slowdown there. Also a wreck on Seacrest Boulevard at Hypoluxo Road. And on the Turnpike northbound, we're seeing delays and slowdowns. There's a disabled vehicle there just before Donald Ross Road. That's a check on traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by the maker of NexGard Afoxolaner.
NexGard Afoxolaner is monthly flea and tick protection that's #1 vet recommended and #1 dog preferred. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Ask your vet or visit nextguardfordogs.com to learn more.
What if I told you that a lawyer who was a tone-deaf, bad poet ended up writing our national anthem? Well, to hear this story, be sure to listen to this week's
I didn't even think about it. No, I had this pre-planned.
I had that in the computer.
Yeah. Ferris is probably snickering and Patrick's laughing from above.
Definitely.
That is for sure. 877-927-6969, toll free. If in fact you have something to say, we'd certainly love to hear from you. Any discharges come oozing into the studios thus far?
I'll have to go back and check.
You're on a different screen. I can see it from here.
Yeah.
What are you watching on YouTube? What are you checking out?
Checking out the group chat.
Oh, is anybody chatting away on the group chat?
Oh, yeah, they are. There's like
RealRadio921.com. You'll see the Real TV icon brought to you by the fine folks at Monroe's of Palm Beach.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but we got a lot of female listeners chatting it up in the group chat.
They're closet listeners. Women, by and large, don't really enjoy talk radio. The data suggests.
Right.
We have bucked that trend. I said buck.
Okay.
That trend. We have a pretty decent contingency of women that listen to this station, but they never admit it. There are a few out there that will admit it, but it's definitely one of those take the radio into the closet.
Oh.
And the only thing you can see is the red light. Oh, you thought you'd throw that in there?
I wanted to make it
enhance
a little
the
different.
promo.
Yeah,
with some,
why not?
It sounded like a ref's whistle.
Oh, I guess it kind of did.
And
yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on? We got a penalty? Somebody throw a flag?
That was just someone impatient in their car, wanting to win tickets.
I see. Well done, Nutter.
Thank you.
I haven't had a belly busting roar, ruckus laugh since a guffaw since your nerd promo for the Renaissance, the Renfen or the Renfest, whatever it is.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. That could quite possibly be submitted for some type of Addy, an Addy award to get it.
It takes
some of the best production ever.
It takes a lot to get noticed around here. I'm just saying.
You do have to be that squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
That did it. That one, that might just fall amongst the tens of thousands of daily promos made.
Yeah.
With some type of new sound effect that people really can't determine what it is, slapped on to the end to just sort of enhance the mundane production.
Yeah.
The lack of pukage.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting on you. I'm just pointing out some of the obvious traits.
I just don't really have a lot of time. I just don't really have a lot of time to cut new ones every day. If we're giving away a prize, consistently.
That we've given away already this week. Why would you take the time?
So I'll just add something else, some new bells and whistles, pun intended. Well, it wasn't really a whistle or a bell, but
it sounded like anything but the car horn.
Huh.
So we'll go with it.
So we'll do that later on today.
Oh man!
What?
Don't look so.
I'm fine.
Don't look so deflated over. And it wasn't. You know what? It wasn't even criticism. It was a little critique, little on-air critique.
Well, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna have to go in there and bust one of those out just to.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
All right, it's got to be the right prize.
Okay.
Give it that right oomph.
We'll see what we get next week.
Okay, sounds good. Real Radio, line 1. What's your name?
You're on the air.
Hi, this is Ham Hawk. You always be talking about ham. I loves me some ham, man. If I come to your house, first thing I'm going to do is go to your refrigerator.
Yeah, stay the hell away from my house.
Ham, man.
Yeah, just stay away.
I put ham on everything. I put ham on rye bread, ham on pumpernickel bread. I put ham on ciabatta bread. I put ham on banana.
Yeah, I'm putting my ham on your front window.
cereal.
It's called a pressed ham.
I put ham on my eggs. I put ham in my
All right, Bubba, thank you. All right, gee, I wonder where you got that idea. I've had it with that
You can have ham. You can boil it. You can bake it.
Yeah.
You can honey it.
Right.
Yeah.
like to do to him how they get the ham.
Spiral cut.
I do love a spiral cut.
Honey baked
ham company. Oh,
the brown
man.
sugar.
What do? Do they inject crack into those
There's
things?
a little
I think
bit
so.
of crack sprinkled.
I think I taste it. The next time you're eating a spiral honey baked ham company ham, stop and let your palate decipher the different flavors.
Yeah, there's crack in there.
Little egg, little cinnamon.
Why's my mouth going numb?
Why is my body numb? Why can't I feel my face?
Are you listening to The Weeknd?
Always.
Oh, okay.
But I like it.
I don't blame you.
Real Radio, line 2. What's your name?
You're on the air.
What's up, guys? It's Jeff in Colorado. I got a food story for you, disgusting food story.
Oh, beautiful, Jeff. Yeah, I had a bit of a ham incident today. I say today. It was just after midnight last night. I wanted something salty, so I went to the refrigerator and mistakenly grabbed the expired ham, the Black Forest ham that has left a viscous slime inside my mouth and a tin taste that I can't get rid of. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. But please, one-up me, please.
Well, I mean, this happened to me. I remember it clearly. It was on Easter Sunday. And I was driving from my house to my mom's house, and I stopped at one of those convenience stores, run by the Indian fellas. And I bought a big thing of cookies. And I just got in the car and started driving again. Wasn't, kind of cracked it open. Wasn't even looking what I was eating.
No, but before you get to the horrors that you've discovered, Jeff, important detail that you left out. What kind of cookies?
Yeah, were they Oreo?
Or were Chips Ahoy? Exactly.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember exactly what cookies they were.
Nutter Butters.
Lord Doom.
I bought them, just for a little sustenance until I got to the house because it was a fairly long drive.
Biscoff.
And so I just cracked it open.
Okay.
And I was kind of reaching over to the passenger seat, grabbing cookies. And I looked over, and it was filled with worms.
God, shut. Man, no. Those weren't worms. Those were maggots.
Yes, they were.
I don't know what the heck they were, but I got, I had already been down the road. I turned to mom and went back and almost beat the guy's butt.
Jeff, we've had...
What the heck?
We've had stories from folks that have bought candy bars and bags of candy from M&M's. I hate to name the brand names, Hershey's bars. They were all brand name chocolate bars. And they've opened up the wrapper, and inside were maggots. It's happened before.
Yeah.
But, man...
I almost threw up. I was beside myself.
How did you not?
Really pissed off. So I went flying back to the store, and I was like, give me my darn money back.
Thank you. Come again.
No, not here.
But that's really all I got.
It's plenty,
That's
dude.
enough.
That's
Yeah,
enough.
thank you.
Again, you ate maggot-infested cookies.
Oh, gross.
And forever those larvae are just swirling around. There's no hydrochloric acid amount in the body enough to get rid of that forever.
They'll find their way out eventually.
Oh, will they ever?
Flying out.
Yeah.
I'm sure everything seemed to work out in the end, but I can tell you I was none too pleased at the moment. I was ready to beat somebody, what.
That'll work out the wrong end.
I just kept my head together. I got my money back and went down the road.
Yeah, and
good for you.
Have you ever been able to buy another package of cookies from a convenience store since?
No, and I'll also have another story for you that'll freak you out real quick.
Well, why not?
So my uncle owned a flea market in New Jersey. It was the largest indoor flea market on the East Coast. And one of my jobs was to go around at the end of each night on the weekends and go into all the food booths and, make sure they turned the gas off and stuff. There was nothing that was going to catch the market on fire.
Yeah.
So I went into the Chinese restaurant one day, and they had a big giant bowl of rice that was 2 foot in diameter or bigger, and it had a piece of cardboard over top of it. And just for whatever reason, I pulled back the cardboard, and there was 1,000 roaches in there.
All right, thanks. You've grossed me out enough for today.
Is that on the menu?
No.
No stir fry roaches. No. it should
never
be.
ate in that flea market again.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
I don't know that I would have been able to eat there in the first place. I've been to those flea markets. I've seen the hot dogs.
I spent 25 years there, so I spent a lot of time there and ate a lot of food there, and then that just completely put me over the top.
Yeah.
Now, all right, one last time I'm going to gross you out before I go.
Great.
So I was in a place, I think I called up and talked about telling this guy to go to Hong Fat in Brooklyn or, South New York. And one day I was in Hong Fat with, a couple girls that we brought into the city to go to a club. I was with a couple of my friends, and I went down to the bathroom, and the storage room door was open, it was right next to the bathroom. And there was a big, huge bag of rice, like uncooked rice, with rats all over it.
Oh, dude, come on.
I don't believe that. The rats in New York City only go after pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
They only go after pizza.
Them and the turtles.
Yeah, the tortugas.
The tortugas.
I went back upstairs and food came out, and I just sat there and didn't eat. And then everybody's like, "Why aren't you eating?" And I didn't want to ruin everybody's appetite, right? So I just said, "Oh, I'm just not feeling."
You should have told.
Oh
them,
man,
dude.
you let them eat rat poop infested rice. It's cooked now.
It's wild rice.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. I thought? What is this brown?
Yeah.
Oh
no, it's wild.
God, it's like a rice peel off every other bite. You're like, oh, what's this? It's squishy.
Peel something off later.
Oh God,
we need to go to break.
Yeah, we got to get out of here, Jeff. Thanks for grossing us out. We appreciate that.
I'm just kidding.
He's the best.
He
All right.
is.
And if you're calling in, you're the best. 877-927-6969, toll free. Have we come up with our sound effect for when we're late? Because that would be right about now, the time to play it.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to pause for just a brief moment and be back with your phone calls. I'll open up the text line and see if we've got any movement there, maybe some discharges. We got it all going on for a Thursday. It's Dano Nutter at Real Radio.
A social media experience that isn't totally toxic. Kind of a weird thing to brag about, but there it is. Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through our Thursday. A few scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible through the late afternoon and early evening, but most areas are dry for the rest of the day. Warm out there too, mid to upper 80s. Rain chances will be increasing as we head into the day on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Want to appear smart to your friends? Tell them you listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we dig deeper into the origins of wokeness and how it infected every institution in America. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. You know the place. Get over there today and enjoy yourself. And they're open until 5 a.m. every night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, great music, and a great atmosphere. And Friday night, it's Fetish Fridays. So anything you want, he's always at Monroe's and Palm Beach. For me, it's the beautiful ladies and a great time I have every time I walk in the door. Monroe's and Palm Beach. Put it on your agenda for this March, baby. Peace.
Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up, I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke, I'll never come back to smoke, I'll never come back, I'm giving you up.
Or maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
The True Crime Podcast, What Happened to Sandy Beale, investigates the alarming death of a young woman who dreamed of a career in law enforcement. Journalist Melissa Jeltsin untangles the mystery at the heart of the investigation, revealing a troubling pattern by officials close to the case.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Listen to What Happened to Sandy Beale on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Come to the Home and Design Show at the Palm Beach County Convention Center this weekend. See the latest trends for everything for your home, remodeling, home improvement, and outdoor living at its best. At the Home and Design Show, you can expect to find experts that can help bring your ideas to life this Friday through Sunday at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Admission is free, and there's so much to see. For details, visit homeanddesignshow.com. Sponsored by Southeast Pools and Spas.
Boosters provide stronger COVID protection for everyone who's 12 or older and vaccinated. Boosters mean fewer people who are seriously ill, hospitalized, and far fewer needless deaths. So, if you think about it, when you get a booster, you're helping us all stay a little safer. You are our strongest defense against COVID. We can do this. Find boosters near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back just for buying the gas I was going to buy anyway.
But is it a hassle to use?
No, it's super fast and easy, and I can cash out whenever I want.
That's a total no-brainer. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOOD for 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GOOD to earn 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. That's code GOOD.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a crash on Linton Boulevard at Sims Road. You'll find a little bit of a slowdown there. Also a wreck on Seacrest Boulevard at Hypoluxo Road. And on the Turnpike northbound, we're seeing delays and slowdowns. There's a disabled vehicle there just before Donald Ross Road. That's a check on traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less.
The Barrett-Jackson Auto Show, the auto auction that takes place at the South Florida Fairgrounds. We'll give you that heads up when Nutter replays his promo that he made. We'll give you that. I'll get into some of our text messages sent to 47142 right into the studio by typing and starting off your message with Real Radio. Mike, thanks for hanging and welcome to Real Radio. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Michael.
Hey, guys. First of all, whoever has the worst story, they should get the tickets.
The tickets for Barrett-Jackson?
Yeah, whoever has the grossest story. So,
I know. What turns one stomach may be sounding delicious to another. Somebody likes to eat rotted, fetid Black Forest ham out there. Oh, yeah, what?
This one's pretty bad. I used to do a lot of insurance work through my construction company. So when you go in and there's a fire, Takes about a week or two before they clear the house, and then you can clean the house out. So the first thing we do, we get the refrigerator and we tape the door shut. Never open the refrigerator. Tape the door shut, tape the freezer shut, tape it all shut. So I take it to the dump, a whole load of garbage, and the guy at the dump says, okay, you can dump it all here, but we got to push the refrigerator out of the way because they're going to recycle it because it's made out of metal.
Sure.
So he says, can you help me roll it over there? So I'm like, yeah, I'll help you roll it over there, but I'm telling you that you don't want to open it. So we're rolling it over. He slips and falls. The door opens up. He hits his head on the refrigerator, and his 2 teeth fell out, and there was maggots everywhere. He reaches down and picks up his teeth out of the pile of maggots. I gave him a towel, and I gave him.
What did he need, a souvenir?
I don't know if they were false teeth or if they were implants, but he picked. There were like 2 teeth. I remember. I can clearly see it to this day where he picked them up out of the maggots.
See, a real man would have put them back in his mouth, back in their place.
Is that possible?
With fake teeth, that's what brought that to mind. I'm like, okay, you got dentures, you reach down, you put your 2 teeth back in.
Oh, I don't need any dentine this time. It's sticking automatically.
I think he thought he could have them put back in his mouth. I don't know what he was thinking, but I would have left the damn teeth there.
He may have just been in shock.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
Gross. But
I don't know I can't figure out if you don't open the refrigerator and you tape it shut, how the maggots end up in the refrigerator. But they're always full of maggots. They're always full of flies and maggots.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It crawled in there, somehow got in there when the power was out. It's making my tongue swell a little bit. You know, I've cleaned out some of the most heinous refrigerator freezers that have gone dead, and 3 weeks later, I got a call from a buddy. Long story, but nonetheless, gross story, Michael. That
is pretty gnarly.
Is foul, man.
All right, guys.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Thank you for telling the story. Let's see. One time we were moving restaurants at this time in the restaurant industry, and we went into one place. It was an old college bar. I think the name of it was O'Malley's. It was in Palm Beach Gardens.
Okay.
And you got your own mug with your name written on it.
Nice.
You went in there and you grabbed your mug and you had it filled up for whatever discounted price. Well, that place didn't last, but the restaurant I was working for was going to go in there. So they made us go in and clean the place, gut it out.
Gotcha.
I got some really cool neon signs by cleaning that place out.
Oh, yeah, those are always fun.
The money isn't in the neon tubing. It's in the transformer itself.
Okay.
So I realized I had a couple of really good pieces, and I kept them for a long while. I even hung them in my condo for, I don't know, a couple of years, and then eventually ended up taking them down. The tubes broke. I think I may still have the transformer somewhere. But they also left their walk-in cooler completely stocked and turned off.
Oh, no.
Man, I got to tell you. That was an afternoon of foul smells. That was, there were chicken wings that had been in there for 2 or 3 weeks. They let that place go for a month before, the new owners of the restaurant I was working for took over and then made us go in there and clean it. You could almost smell it when you walked in the place. You're like, what is that odd odor? I don't remember that when I was coming to this bar. And sure enough, they had just left They left all the inventory and shut the power down.
Damn, that sucks.
But not nearly as bad as the time my buddy that lives down the lake, and he's a hunter. He had a freezer full of
venison and stuff.
Well, there was some venison from his Georgia hunting. There was a lot of gator meat.
Oh, gator meat, yeah.
Gator heads that were wrapped in garbage bags that were frozen, ready to be put in the ground so they get that bleaching effect.
Gotcha. So you can keep the skulls and put little marbles in the eyes and stuff like that.
There were piles of panfish that had been caught and cut and stored in the freezer. Well, something happened. The power tripped the freezer and the refrigerator shut off.
Oh no!
And
you just throw away the whole freezer.
For 3 weeks, and so he said, "I'm cleaning out my freezer. I need some help." And I got down to the lake, and you could smell it as you were driving into town. That's how bad this was. And all of the duck meat, the duck breast fillets, they were gone after a week. And 3 weeks after that is when we finally got these. The meat had melted.
Oh.
I had to throw all of the clothes and towels that I brought down to the lake away.
I bet.
Except one. I had a souvenir diving towel from Don Soto Diving.
Oh, you weren't getting rid of that.
In the Cayman Islands. I wasn't getting, but it always smelled like that broken freezer.
Oh, gross.
It was so bad.
Well, I'm glad we got a good topic today.
If only that Black Forest ham last night had some type of aroma that reminded me to steer clear and not just shove it in my mouth. Oh, I've had a half a bag of Nerds, a Powerade, and a sparkling ice soda. It's supposed to rip the fuzz off your tongue, and I still can't ditch that rotted tin flavor.
Maybe you're going to have to brush again.
I brushed twice today.
Well, maybe you needed third time's a charm.
I don't have a toothbrush with me.
You need to pick up some gum on the way home.
I have gum.
Oh, maybe chew on some gum.
Oh, well, fine. I will then.
All right.
I'm not your kid. Why you say it like I'm your kid? Well, then chew some gum.
Well, because you're complaining about it. I'm trying to help you.
I'm not really complaining. I'm just trying to stir the pot a little. Talk show tactics here. Real radio. But I have a dick for a partner. Real radio.
Who's that? My name's not Richard.
What's your name?
Hey, you're on the air.
Now you're making me mad.
Troy.
Troy?
Yeah, let me get you on speaker.
Thank you, Troy. Hello.
No problem.
What's happening?
Hey, one day I was sitting back eating some raisins. My wife put some raisins in my lunchbox. You just open it up, pick the box up, shove them in your mouth. Time I was done with it, I looked down on the bottom of it. It was full of maggots.
Oh,
I ate the whole
God,
dude.
How many dead flies went with those raisins? And man, talk about a camouflage. Holy crap, Troy.
And then that was one of my little treats for lunch every day at work. Go to work, have my raisins. I haven't ate raisins since. That was about 15 years ago.
I bet.
I don't blame you. And it was the worst thing you could give a kid at Halloween for trick or treat is a box of sun-made raisins.
Yeah,
Get the hell out of here. Go spit. I'd throw them back at the people.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Oh, man.
Too bad that got spoiled for you.
I just want to let you guys know, if it's first-time caller, long-time listener, been listening for 20 years. I don't know why I've never called.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Troy.
Now that the cherry has been cracked, you're going to turn into a radio slut. I love it.
Nice.
Call back anytime, Troy.
No problem. You guys take care.
You do the same. And Troy told a good story for his first time. Where are you?
No sour grapes over there.
I see what you did there. Nutter and I were having a conversation. It was the day before yesterday, so it would have been Tuesday. Tuesday. We were having a conversation when we were walking out, and Nutter and I, we were just shooting the ass, just feeling the breeze as we were getting ready to leave. And he said something, and I'm like, well, that's some pretty wise advice, dude. You need to dispense more wise advice on air.
Yeah.
Which I got who, me?
I don't really have the best advice, but it's there.
Well, when it comes to parenting, probably not.
No, definitely not.
When it comes to education,
no.
Careers,
no.
Yeah, love life.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, the Isoro man thing.
Hey.
What?
It doesn't sound like that, all right? You don't want to get me started.
Name out your
Oh, Yanni.
You son of a bitch. We need to go to break.
So mad. 877-927-6969. That's our toll-free number. If you have a problem in life, let Nutter solve it for you, huh?
Might as well.
You can't. You're the poor man's psychiatrist today.
Okay. I don't mind.
Play therapist this afternoon. If you have a problem, Nutter is going to solve that problem, and we're going to do it with some. We're going to do it with some legitimacy.
Awesome.
Okay? This is legit advice that Nutter wants to dispense. And I said to him Tuesday night, I said, the second you tell people that you're here to give them advice, it gives them further reason not to call.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they should call.
You really should.
If you have a problem.
Test the waters with Nutter.
Yanni,
advice from Yanni. Oh, you got to put some Yanni music behind it, man.
Oh, the composer.
Just,
what did Yanni play? Or was he a singer?
No, I think he was just a composer.
Oh, okay.
A pianist, and composer.
All right, I can compose some of that up, I'm sure. I don't know if we have that in the system, though. Yanni.
We got plenty of you. 877-927-6969, toll free. Yanni's giving advice next here with Dano and Nutter. It's Real Radio.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through our Thursday. A few scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible through the late afternoon and early evening, but most areas are dry for the rest of the day. Warm out there too, mid to upper 80s. Rain chances will be increasing as we head into the day on Friday.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Were you sold a lifetime of dream vacations only to get stuck in a timeshare with a lifetime of rising fees, point scams, and lies?
I was completely taken advantage of.
They stole from us. They were thieves.
Chuck McDowell, CEO of Wesley Financial Group, has been fighting and winning battles with timeshare companies for over a decade, canceling over 16,000 timeshares, resulting in $257 million of timeshare debt eliminated.
I believe that it's my job and my duty to help people out of their timeshare if they've been lied to and they've been done wrong.
If it wasn't for Wesley, I would be broke.
Wesley Financial Group has thousands of verified reviews, averaging 4.9 and 5 stars for a reason. They get results.
I guarantee if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
For your free consultation and information kit, call now. 800-601-5050. 800-601-5050. That's 800-601-5050.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. You know the place. Get over there today and enjoy yourself. And they're open until 5 a.m. every night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, great music, and a great atmosphere. And Friday night, it's Fetish Fridays. So anything you want is always at Monroe's and Palm Beach. For me, it's the beautiful ladies and a great time I have every time I walk in the door. Monroe's and Palm Beach. Put it on your agenda for this March, baby. Peace.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Boosters provide stronger COVID protection for everyone who's 12 or older and vaccinated. Boosters mean fewer people who are seriously ill, hospitalized, and far fewer needless deaths. So, if you think about it, when you get a booster, you're helping us all stay a little safer. You are our strongest defense against COVID. We can do this. Find boosters near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
IDC takes value to a whole new level next weekend. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's a 3-day, multi-million-dollar store-wide spring sale. Save 20% and more. All wedding bands, eternity bands on sale. Thousands of engagement ring mountings on sale. Colored gemstones, fashion earrings, diamond pendants. You get up to 20% off IDC's already super low price. Plus, get up to 36 months, zero interest financing. Top designers are flying in for this with their entire collections, all of it on sale. Next weekend, only at International Diamond Center in Port St. Lucie on approved credit.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into the cash you need. Plus, get a closing cost credit. Visit rpfunding.com for details.
Terms and conditions apply. Unless 7168 equal housing.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes, you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the course keeps changing right before your eyes. And in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PC and tech solutions you need to help you get out in front and stay ahead of the game. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsay Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a crash on Tony Penna Drive at Military Trail. A little bit of a delay right there, so keep that in mind. We're crash-free, incident-free on the Turnpike and on I-95. A little bit of congestion, but that's to be expected this time of the afternoon. That's a look at your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Discover. If you're a valued customer, you deserve a simple gesture of appreciation from your credit card company. And that's why Discover matches all of the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Calling all jokesters, April Fools, and all-around punny people. This week on the free iHeartRadio app, the joke's on you. No, literally, we're handing you the mic to tell us your favorite joke. Just open the free iHeart app and tap 24/7 Comedy Radio. When you're ready for the spotlight, tap the mic, record.
You didn't open your text line yet?
No, that's where I'm going now.
Oh, okay.
Opening up the text line here and finding out what the hell's on people's minds via our studio text line 47142. Start that message off with Real Radio. Yanni is a composer, so I guess Patrick is now a decomposer. Too soon?
Wow,
oh, man.
Damn.
Jesus.
Way too soon, man.
My goodness.
Damn.
Dano, take a sip of some gasoline. That'll kill the taste.
Yeah, I recommend some of that too.
This is Nutter's childhood friend, Andre. I eat scabs. Do I win those tickets? Have you found Andre yet?
I have not found
Andre the Scab Eater.
I can't remember his last name for the life of me.
You can't feel your face, Dano? That's probably your first indication of stroke from all the fat, sugar, and salt in your diet. Dano, if you wanted something salty, you could have borrowed one of Nutter's Five Guys. It's not overly salty. I think that's one of the reasons I like Five Guys. And why you love Five Guys in your mouth.
Five Guys is delicious.
I can't disagree. Is it the best of the fast food burgers?
I wouldn't really lump them in with the fast food.
Oh, why? Really? I kind of do.
Okay, well, I guess they are then. Well, there's other.
No, it's not my way or the highway. I've just always considered Five Guys top of the fast food chain.
Well, there's other burger joints that are way up there too.
The Wi-Fi burger is a good.
Oh, BurgerFi
or BurgerFi. What did I say?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, BurgerFi.
Habit Burger is really good too.
Okay.
What's the other? Not BurgerFi, but Shake Shack.
Okay. I haven't had a Shake Shack yet.
Oh, they're really good. They have one across from I think FAU on Glades Road.
Huh.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Sorry to hear about your caller, Patrick. I've been listening for 30 years. I heard him called numerous times. His monotone delivery was unique. I like how he despised the female co-hosts there at Real Radio. He did indeed.
This better not be some cruel April Fool's joke. You don't play around with.
Tomorrow's April Fool's Day. We've already gotten the notice from corporate.
Yeah.
Don't be a jackwagon.
You jackwagon?
We had a guy who worked for one of our stations.
Uh-huh.
He came to work for this station for a minute.
Oh.
Till I watched him escorted out by sheriffs.
Really?
Yeah. But that guy said that there was a Beatles reunion at the West Palm Beach Auditorium. Get your tickets. Man, that guy damn near created a traffic catastrophe in
Really?
West Palm Beach.
What year was this? I mean,
sometime in the early 90s.
So there's no way that John would be there. George probably was still around.
George was still alive. John Lennon wasn't going to be a part of it. Thus the Beatles reunion.
Gotcha.
And they fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And the sheriffs were all over.
Oh, man.
The station at the time wasn't affiliated with us the way we are now. It wasn't the
Gotcha.
The studio behind us. It was another building and company.
Okay.
And then Clear Channel came in and just bought them all and lumped them together.
Yeah.
But at the time, that set the precedent. That was, okay, no more whack jackery on April Fool's Day. Especially you crusties.
Yeah.
And he was specifically pointing at Real Radio employees.
Oh, for sure.
I don't even think we were Real Radio at that time. We were playing rock music.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but we're not allowed to do anything like that, I guess.
Yeah. No radio hijinks here tomorrow. It's just another day.
Well, we could sit there and say it's like
no, we're not going to we don't participate in that ridiculous.
Well, what if we go on and just say it's Thursday?
What is it? It's not
day.
a holiday calendar day.
Right, but what if we're like, hey, happy Thursday, and it's Friday just to mess with people, and then they get in their car and are like, it's Thursday? Man, I got to work tomorrow?
Whatever comes after that, sure. I just opened a package of ham. I got a rank smell, slimy sheen on the meat, reflecting rainbows like an oil slick. It's the first time I returned a product to a store since I purchased it only 3 days prior.
I've seen ham with that rainbow sheen on it. Yeah.
There's a Dano I-tie joke in there somewhere. I made 2 sandwiches, ate one, went to eat the second, and noticed both green and blue molds growing on the crust and in the center. checked out the rest of the whole loaf, and it was the same.
Yeah.
Never got sick, but I threw out that second sandwich.
I don't blame you.
The best nerds ever.
The ones on the rope.
No, the ones medicated, need ropes.
Oh, I haven't had any of those rope ones.
I've had rock candy on a rope before. I've never had nerds on a rope.
Oh, yeah, they have nerds on a rope.
Do you eat the rope or you just pull them off the rope?
It's like a licorice rope.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
I didn't know this existed.
No, yeah, they do. They totally do.
Why haven't you gotten into any of these nerd clusters? Jelly Center and the...
I'm watching my weight.
Go expand?
No, I just had a half of a pub sub before the show started, so I'm pretty full right now.
This is Paul from Palm City. That woman you played at the beginning of the show is actually a man with a voice changer. He scams scammers.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
It's Harry Carey reincarnated.
Hiding.
I can tell they were jerks. They're all a bunch of jerks. That's one of the greatest non-imitation channeling of Harry Carey's we have ever had. I picked that out the first time we played it. We just waited, and I'm like, hey, let's grab that old woman. Let's put her on the radio.
I didn't take any of that crap.
That's us.
Because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Yeah.
Hiding.
Thank you, Paul from Palm City. I remember when I was a kid, we were all playing outside. And my best friend loved to drink milk. We went into his house. We're sitting there watching him pull out the gallon of milk. He opens a lid, turns it upside down. Looked like a bunch of mud going into his mouth.
Gross.
Lord. I like my milk with chunks.
It's clumpy.
Yeah.
My name is Humpty.
Band name, Eating Bad Ham.
I don't
hate it.
Yeah.
I'll see that band. What was it? Salami what? Salami Rot.
Salami Rot.
Opening for Salami Rot, Eating Bad Ham. The Cold Cuts Tour. That's just awful. What are we doing here?
We're breaking.
Well, let me read a couple more text messages sent to 47142. Biting that lemon, that'll fix that fetid meat taste in your mouth. Thank you. Appreciate that. Band name, Bad Black Forest Meat.
It's kind of long.
Yeah, it is. Maybe that is the album title.
Oh, okay.
Bad Black Forest Meat in their debut effort from Eating Bad Ham. That's the album and their first cut off of the album Bad Black Forest Meat is Salami Rot.
The cold cuts. The deep cuts. Coming to a deli near you.
Fetid meat.
The fetid
I don't think
meat
that would
door.
go over so well on a menu at a deli. We'll have to call our buddy over at 2J's.
Okay.
Yeah, my buddy there.
I love 2J's.
2J's in the Bluffs.
2J's got a good...
they got good everything.
Yeah. The Reubens.
And the Rachel's.
Oh.
Off the chain.
Yeah.
Let's see. My grandmother would also put cuts in the hot dog and fry it, put it on a hamburger bun. We called it crown dogs. That sounds good.
Yeah, I want a good crown dog.
So Nutter's naming his car Bonefish, eh? The way he drives it, he should call it Miss Daisy. Before Dano told him it had a launch mode, his fat ass thought it was lunch mode.
It is lunch mode.
That stole our idea, though, man. Damn it. Ripped it right off. Bit hacked our idea. We were going to film Nutter. Instead of putting it in launch mode, he was just going to pull out a sub and start eating it behind the wheel.
In the car.
He said lunch mode.
It's lunch mode.
Well, I guess it wasn't such a unique idea.
Well, I guess not.
Novel, it's not.
And I knew about that before.
Definitely slice the bologna and make Pac-Man sandwiches, but add cheese, which my family called the ghost.
Oh, like Blinky or what's the...
Inky, Blinky.
Pinky.
And?
Dot. No. I don't know. Carl.
You're close. Starts right letter.
I give up.
Clyde.
Damn it.
877-927-6969. Toll free. You're locked in, and hopefully you're enjoying Thursday as much as Dano and Nutter is here at Real Radio.
We're still your at-work station, even if your work happens to be on the kitchen table. Bed. Till Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through our Thursday. A few scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible through the late afternoon and early evening, but most areas are dry for the rest of the day. Warm out there too, mid to upper 80s. Rain chances will be increasing as we head into the day on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code radio at checkout. Blindster.com.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Win $15,000 in replacement windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text windows to 20129.
I'm Mark Anajar from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. Unfortunately, many drivers in Florida do not carry liability insurance or have limits of insurance that are insufficient to cover your injuries. Uninsured motorist is valuable coverage that you can purchase to protect you in those instances. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's the Greek for the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and the Penthouse will be live this Friday from the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and you can start betting on the Florida Derby, because Saturday at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, catch $1 million Florida Derby and Arkansas Derby at the Paddock Restaurant. Dining sports event destination, over 130 new HGTVs, great food, and it's a great atmosphere. And don't forget about the comedy nights that continue live at the Paddock on April 8th. Dice Clay stops in. Oh! This Saturday, it's the Florida Derby and the Arkansas Derby, and you can bet it at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Peace.
Not sure which college savings plan you can trust? Get with the plan that more than 1 million families have saved with. Florida 529 prepaid plans are flexible, affordable options that let you start saving for just $45 a month. You just pick the plan that's right for your budget, and we manage the rest for you. Plus, your investment is guaranteed by the state of Florida, so you can never lose your money. And if the cost of tuition goes up more than originally projected, Florida Prepaid covers the difference, guaranteed. Open enrollment ends April 30th. Earn up to $500 in college savings and enroll for free today.
Come to the Home and Design Show at the Palm Beach County Convention Center this weekend. See the latest trends for home improvement, remodeling, and outdoor living this Friday through Sunday. So much to see. HomeandDesignShow.com, sponsored by Southeast Pools and Spas.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having two lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a crash on Tony Penna Drive at Military Trail. A little bit of a delay right there, so keep that in mind. We're crash-free, incident-free on the Turnpike and on I-95. A little bit of congestion, but that's to be expected this time of the afternoon. That's a look at your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Real
toll-free way right into the studio with me, Dano, and our man Nutter. We have some discharges to play.
We do.
Some discharge.
You ready to hear those now, or you want to give it a minute?
Give it a minute. Let
Okay.
phone calls come first around here. I have some lingering text messages about some of the things, the topics that we've covered this afternoon, and we'll continue with those here in just a few moments. But back to the phones we go.
Okay, to the phone.
To the phones. Hello, Chris, and welcome to Real Radio.
Hey, Chris.
What up?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
So far, so good. Decent day.
I hear you. So, hey, Nutter, if I don't stand corrected, didn't you tell Dana before that you had a really hot sister?
No, I said I bumped into my sister, and I stated that she looked like she's been taking care of herself as far as physically, and she looked great, you know? She looked like she was...
Here it is verbatim. My sister looked freaking banging.
I didn't say that, liar.
So I was just curious, if I went to the deli, could I get a thin slice of your sister's ass?
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice. Why they say that stuff?
Dana, you need to stop talking like Nutter's wife. That's Allison, right?
Oh, it is,
yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
Hey, babe, what do you have to say about that?
I don't like the tone on Nutter's voice.
Yeah, has your wife said anything? Because she did.
Yeah, she doesn't like it one bit, but you keep bringing
really?
it on.
See,
up.
if I had found that out, I won't ever do it again.
Okay.
I want to see where she was upset about it, though.
What do you mean? I think it was like the first day you started doing it. Like before you went on vacation. But now it's kind of stuck, and it's Chachi and Yanni. Son of a bitch. Well, I thought Chris was still on hold.
No, he was long gone. He took his shot of your thin slice of your hot sister's ass.
Well, go get it. It's all yours, Chris.
Did you find her yet?
Find who?
Your sister online.
No, I haven't tried.
Would you do that?
What do you mean? She's not on.
It's for the betterment of the show.
She's not on social media.
How do you know?
Because I've searched her name in the past. I think she deleted all her social.
Did you want to see how she looked?
No, I just might have wanted to check in with her and say hi, but, I'm not going to go out of my way.
Your wife's a super hot Brazilian. Is she on social media?
No.
Are you lying?
No. Why would I lie?
Because it sounds like you're lying. I mean, if there's a live voice, it's usually 2 octaves higher, and you won't look at me in the eyes.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
You sound like a local weather guy. Yeah, cloudy with a chance of rain.
I'm Vetus Reed.
Oh, okay. A little inside joke there. Let's see here. Let me head on over to our text message machine.
47142. Just type in Real Radio.
And then your message follows. Why am I not surprised Nutter likes thick bologna in his mouth? Dano, you want something really salty? Well, if Megan was still there, you could have used her salt lick. Oh,
damn.
That is hardcore, man. If there's anybody in this building that's not sucking on a salt lick, it's Megan.
Yeah.
I'm not kissing ass. I'm just calling it the way everybody sees it. She's a hottie. But if you're going to do it, Nutter.
Do what?
Smoke that meat. Get yourself some Himalayan black salt lick for your briskets or for any type of beef that you're putting in the smoker. Use that as your rub.
Okay. I like a good rub.
Really enhances the flavor, that salt lick.
Yeah, I don't mind a good rub. I have a few different kinds at the house that, one's a little more barbecue tasty. One's like salt and pepper rub. And
get yourself some of the powdered Worcestershire, too.
Okay.
Man, does that stuff really enhance the flavor of beef.
Can't I just use the liquid?
The liquid has a tendency to evaporate.
And absorb in only one spot.
Not only that, but it burns. If you're getting it just a hair too hot, you get a burnt Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce flavor.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, sure. Worcester mass. And the powder doesn't. It acts like a rub. But you get all the flavor enhancements that fishy liquid leaves on your beef.
Fishy liquid?
I think there's anchovy in Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think.
I'll have to go read the back of the label when I get home.
Ham incident sounds like a wardrobe malfunction in Lakewood Park. Sweet. I know that there was a tax write-off on charity, but wouldn't it be cheaper just to donate to Jerry's kids instead of putting them on the air from 1 to 3?
No.
That was, you want to talk about an awkward interview.
Who?
That's Jerry Lewis.
No.
Oh,
I've got
really?
a couple of Jerry Lewis. That's how he answered every question. The guy would say, so you've had an illustrious career, and can you think of anybody that you would want to work with in the future?
No.
Okay. So come to find out that this camera crew and reporter had delayed Jerry Lewis's interview like a week. They kept putting him off. And they finally showed up at his door like, hey, we're here to do the interview. And he's all,
no.
I don't blame him, man. Waste my time.
Guy'd ask, do you miss acting?
No.
Okay. Can you explain to us why you don't want to be in the acting game anymore?
Why?
Wow. Well, because we kind of want to know, Jerry. You were in the spotlight for a lot of years.
Many decades, Jer.
Yeah, and now you're doing your...
the telethons.
The telethons and your charities. You want to expound on that a little?
No.
Okay. Jerry, do you want to tell us what your favorite food is?
Why?
Well, because Dano just had this ham issue. Have you ever eaten bad ham, Jerry?
No.
I'm telling you, it is awkward.
Oh, we've had some awkward interviews, too.
Three that come to mind.
Okay.
3 awkward interviews and 1 awkward ending, which was the Red Rocker himself.
Oh, Sammy Hagar.
We spent 35 minutes on the phone with that guy, just John. It was great. And then at the very end, I was 10 minutes past when we were supposed to go to commercials, and I know the corner office was listening to every word and monitoring the seconds that we were late.
Yeah, definitely.
And at some point, I'm like, all right, man, well, we got it. Okay, but click.
All right, what?
Was that a good, do you think he had a good time? Was it a good interview? Yeah, it was a great interview. Why such an abrupt departure?
Well, some people like to just, get out of a good thing while it's still going, just why, cut out all the pleasantries and it was nice. Okay, bye.
Yeah, there was no, it wasn't even a chance to get out of, hey, thanks for being here. Okay, Sammy Hagar, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the last 35 minutes. That was the most brief, the most abrupt leaving from a celebrity ever. The Tawny Katane interview, she was a bit batty.
Yeah, she seemed a little weird. I remember we listened back to a few parts of it, and she was even lying about a few things.
Yeah, she was. She was a little nutty. But not as awkward as being on with that comedian, and his name escapes me. Luke would remember. And we got this guy, and it was like interviewing Jerry Lewis.
Oh, really?
So, man, you're going to be on stage this Friday night. Anything special planned?
No.
Give me like 2 seconds before you say that, okay?
All right.
So, have you ever had any incidents on stage that you'd like to share with us? Something cool ever happen?
No.
That's it, man.
Wow.
It was 14 minutes of pulling teeth for an answer. Whether he was having a bad day, whether he didn't enjoy interviews.
That could be.
That was just not fun. But it was at the height of the pandemic. And those celebrities were beating our door down to get on air to keep some semblance of relevancy and their names on the tip of your tongue. I mean, we did, sometimes there were 2 a week for the 11 weeks that we were shuttered.
Did you want to hear a few of these discharges before we go to break?
I most certainly would.
All right. Let me get this ready.
If you have the iHeartRadio app open, you'll see a little microphone icon. That's your opportunity to just hit that and hit record and send us a message. We call them discharge.
Hey, what's up there, Nutter and Chuck? It's absolutely sad news to hear about Patrick.
Yeah.
But I gotta think that it was a sign, dude. You had like that bad ham. He's a ham operator.
Oh.
So it's kind of like letting you know.
Oh.
Last universe in its own way that we lost a real radio alum.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the faithful.
Yeah. Godspeed.
In a strange twist and an odd correlation, left a bad taste in our mouth every time he called about ladyboys.
Yeah, that kind of didn't settle too well. But here's another one.
Dano, this is for you. Hopefully it makes you feel better.
Oh, God.
If I should stay, it would only be in your way. But I think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. You'll always be my bodyguard, Dano.
And Anthony, that is an improvement on your discharge.
I got one more for you. Just one more.
Oh, we need another one?
Yeah.
After that, man, okay, leave on a high note.
Hey, Dano, I hear you about that ham, man. I know eating rotten ham is like one of the most disgusting things you can put in your mouth. I know that when my cats ate some rotten ham, they got like worms. So you might have your wife check your anus every couple days for worms. You may get worms.
Thank you.
Try to relax not bad, but enough to, I don't know.
Geez, there's more?
Try to relax your anus.
Okay, yeah.
I got worms.
So tonight, my wife's going to what are you doing? I'm just going to drag my ass across the carpet. I'm going to scoot along the floor. Itching the Pinworms. Oh, we did. Oh, man.
That's a band name.
Itching the Pinworms?
Hell yes.
Or scratching the Pinworms.
I like it.
Itching the Pinworms.
That's so gross.
I learned more about pinworms from this show than I ever care to learn. But man, there have been some stories out there of parents walking in on their kids, sleeping at night, flipping on the lights and seeing the squid arms suck back up into their buttholes.
Oh, gross.
I'm telling you.
Dude.
Oh, boy.
Itching
Supper's just about up, and you guys are itching the pinworms. 877. Now, scratching the pinworms just sounds more appropriate, but I like the band name Itching the Pinworms. Nutter son bitch damn near punched Glenn's wife when he was drunk. It would never even cross my mind to raise my hands to another human being, let alone a woman. But boy, did I give her the business.
What? I
got tanked one night when I showed up at a Love Doctors event, and the first thing I did was walk in. I do have an adverse reaction to certain types of whiskey.
Okay.
Like American whiskey, bourbon mostly. And somebody kept handing me, you know who you are. I haven't heard from you in quite some time. Kept handing me shots of Maker's Mark and Southern Comfort. It was like one after the other. And I was like, oh, you're the best, man. Thanks. And when you're having at it.
Yeah, you're having at it.
There's nothing that's going to stop you. And at some point, Glenn's wife said, maybe you should give me your keys. And I just, apparently, from what I hear, I'm still apologizing 20 years later. I laid into her with some expletives. Shut the blank up and get the hell out of my face, you
damn
blank. And
well, let's just kind of forget about that.
I did. And it was, she wouldn't talk to me for like 6 months.
I don't blame her.
Finally, Glenn told me. And then when I told the story on air, the listener comes out, yeah, I was standing right next to you. Oh, what the hell? Why didn't you say something to me? 877-927-6969, toll free. He cue me, but Yanni sound like he yaying.
I
don't know what that's all about. But you're more than welcome to send us a message, 47142. I'm going to find out how pissed Nutter's wife is.
Oh, gosh.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, geez. It's Dano and Nutter on Real Radio.
Welcome to the Cult Club. Exactly. Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through our Thursday. A few scattered showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible through the late afternoon and early evening, but most areas are dry for the rest of the day. Warm out there too, mid to upper 80s. Rain chances will be increasing as we head into the day on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples offers tech solutions and accessories for learners, small business, and remote workers too. Right now, Apple AirPods Pro are only $199, a $50 savings. In-store only. Offer ends 4/2 while supplies last. Limit 2. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 4/21/22. Enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay required. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet customers only. Early termination fee applies. Security Edge available for an additional charge. Equipment, installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change.
The podcast, What's Your Problem?, dives deep into new technology and the challenges facing people at the top of their field. On each episode, Jacob Goldstein, former co-host of NPR's Planet Money, speaks with the entrepreneurs and engineers creating innovations in medicine, artificial intelligence, and more.
We didn't have a particular technology. We didn't have a business model. We didn't have a way of making money. It was a great way to start a company. I highly recommend it.
Listen to What's Your Problem on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It happens once a year. International Diamond Center Spectacular Store-Wide Spring Sale. Next weekend, April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Biggest sale this year. Up to 20% off all rings, all bands, all bracelets, all earrings, all fashion jewelry. Plus, up to 3 years, zero-interest financing. IDC's expanding their amazing selection for this event. Flying in all new collections from the world's top designers. And we're featuring our largest selection ever of GIA-certified diamonds. 3 days of extraordinary savings. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And only at International Diamond Center in Port St. Lucie. On approved credit.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having two lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-473-9933. 800-473-9933.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Slow on 95 northbound because of an earlier crash at Linton. You can expect heavy delays there. 45th Street at Military Trail, an accident. Lighthouse Drive at Prosperity Farms Road, a crash there as well. That's a check on traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by the maker of Frontline Plus.
Frontline Plus is the #1 name in flea and tick protection. So, however you want to live life with
listeners out there, but it sort of crosses with a PSA about checking those
Anus.
Oh, no.
Make sure you use a flashlight. One of those black light types is the best. You bear down a little bit. You invert the backside, but not too hard. You don't want to blast your wife in the face. It's that who's looking at it.
What? Oh.
Also, don't use a lighter in case there's some pocket gas released.
Some singeing going on, too.
Yeah. Singeing?
Singeing. What?
I might want to see them on stage.
Singeing.
Yeah, singeing along with squid arms. Squid arms. Somebody said squid arms and singeing. Well, no, I just said singeing.
Singeing squid arms.
What is it on the days we get on band names?
They just
roll,
yeah.
man. We've had fetid meat, salami rot, eating bad ham, itching the pinworms, and singeing.
I like itching the pinworms, man.
That's man, they rock. I tell you, they really do. If you think that Jerry Lewis interview was awkward, you need to see his movie, The Day the Clown Cried, where he plays a washed-up German circus clown forced by Nazis to lure children to their deaths in concentration camp gas chambers after he criticizes Hitler.
Damn. That's pretty out there,
Lord,
man.
that's heavy, man. That is just something I don't picture Jerry Lewis portraying a character. Let's see. I've got a Graham woman for y'all.
Okay.
Katie Martin Studios in Dano. She doesn't have a fat ass.
Katie or KT?
Katie Martin Studios.
All right. Maybe she's a photographer and she's got a bunch of other chicks up
It's
there.
possible. And then you click on the chick and invariably they've got their name listed.
Yeah.
And then we go into into the name, and that's how we fall down that dark, deep rabbit hole.
But yeah, we had a smoking hot Graham girl today. What was her name? Sarah Underwood?
Sarah Jean Underwood. Yes.
And while you're over there, head over to our blog, Dano Nutter, realradio921.com. I have a video posted, and this is why I'm a dog person. This guy is just sitting there. His cat's meow, meow, meow.
Right.
Then the cat comes over and
shows him his butt?
No.
Oh.
Brings him a little present.
Oh, is it a dead animal?
No, it's not dead.
Something from its litter box?
No, not that either.
Well, that's the dog would eat
but
that.
The profanities start flying, so just be careful when you do.
With the cat? Oh, man.
I recommend just going and checking it out.
RealRadio921.com. I want to know.
Well, you'd have to go and check it out.
I see what you did there.
But yeah, check out our Graham girl. Check out
Sarah
the video.
Jean Underwood. And if you're not aware of her, she was quite the sensation in the late 90s, early 2000s through the mid 2000s.
I'm not a fan of her bangs.
Sort of disappeared into obscurity. It was the one drawback.
Yeah.
She's got that straight hairline across her forehead. Looks like half Mo, half awesome.
Or what's the guy from Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, Lloyd.
Lloyd.
She looks like Lloyd.
Pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
Very good. All right, let's go to the phones. To the phones.
To the phone.
To the phones we go. Real Radio line 1. What's your name?
You're on the air.
Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
What you got, Dan?
Talk about this Jerry Lewis guy. Remember him with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis shows and all that kind of stuff.
I remember the goofy antics. I was never a huge fan of that slapstick physical comedy.
Yeah.
No. But he was in that young, and they were all black and whites when he started. But I think he was involved a lot in the invention and the patent of the Technicolor to make all the movies turn back in the day.
Interesting.
Early 50s.
It wouldn't surprise me.
From what I hear, long time ago. But that's where he made a ton of his money from, because then if you look at Wizard of Oz, right when they started, it was all black and white.
Yep.
Color because it
Technicolor
production,
Yeah, that was the biggest thing ever in movies and TV. Technicolor. Okay. Now it's color, but people weren't used to that. You're absolutely right, Dan.
Short thing that I had, but
Hey, it was short, it was sweet, it was to the point, and it had something. There was a little weight behind it, Dan, and my God, we appreciate that.
More than a lot of the other listeners.
Yeah, just a feather for a phone call. Yours was a big old rock.
Nice.
Just pitched it through the window.
Before I go, you had the ham. Does it taste like metal or whatever?
Yeah, it's got like this tin slime aftertaste I can't shake.
Okay. Well, I know you don't like people calling in with made-up band names, but 9-volt piss flaps?
9-volt what?
That's good enough for us. Thank you very much, Dan. It doesn't bear repeating, but damn it, I've written it down.
All right.
I always say that's the litmus test, man. If it's a 9-volt battery, stay the hell away.
Well, you know what? You don't want to stay away.
Wait, did you ever do that? You ever put a 9-volt battery on the end of your tongue?
Oh, yeah.
There have been others that haven't. Like, Dr. Glenn had never done that before. He had never chewed aluminum foil with, and he's got fillings. And it didn't bother him. I tried my hardest. I mean, I gave it my all to give that guy a brain freeze. You need to come up with some better sound effects, mister.
Nah, it's fine.
It works.
Yeah.
Caller 11,
right now.
877-927-6969, toll free. Pretty popular ticket.
Yeah.
Now would be your time to win. With Dano and Nutter right here, Real Radio.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Vitas Reed. Here's a look at your CBS 12 weather forecast. Looking at partly cloudy skies out there. It's a hot one with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s today. It looks like we are staying mostly dry through the night. Maybe a passing shower along the Treasure Coast. Temperatures will drop down into the lower 70s. A muggy night. Looks like it'll stay breezy as well. Winds pick up again through the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine. Highs right around 85 to 88 degrees. We will have a chance for some gusty thunderstorms moving at as a front pushes in from the north, and that will move in late afternoon on Friday, sticking around with rain showers on and off throughout the weekend.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Who can you trust in big media? A recent study finds Americans don't trust big media, and 65% of Republicans don't trust them at all. Now, Newsmax has become a trusted source for millions. They go to Newsmax.com for breaking news and watch Newsmax TV for the latest from Washington, New York, Hollywood, and the world. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and watch it anytime, anywhere. Nielsen recently reported that almost 7 million cable viewers watch Newsmax, but not Fox News. Americans really are making the switch to Newsmax. Start every day with Wake Up America and Rob Finnerty. And watch the Newsmax team at night with Eric Bowling, Sean Spicer and Lindsey Keith, Greg Kelly, Stinchfield, Jen Pellegrino, Rob Schmidt, and more. Every weekend, tune in for Huckabee, Diamond and Silk, Dick Morris, Wendy Bell, and more. Already 20 million made the switch and watch Newsmax all the time. Try it. You may never go back.
Overwhelmed by the thought of saving for 4 years of college? Get with the plan that gives you financial flexibility. A Florida prepaid 1-year university plan is an affordable plan that lets you buy 4 years at a university in 1-year increments. So buy 2 years now, 2 later, or 1 year now and 3 later. You buy based on your budget. Remember, 1 year saved today means 1 less year your child will have to pay for tomorrow. Open enrollment ends April 30th. Earn up to $500 in college savings and enroll for free today.
Boosters provide stronger COVID protection for everyone who's 12 or older and vaccinated. Boosters mean fewer people who are seriously ill, hospitalized, and far fewer needless deaths. So, if you think about it, when you get a booster, you're helping us all stay a little safer. You are our strongest defense against COVID. We can do this. Find boosters near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If jewelry shopping is on your mind this spring, let me make it easy with 2 words. Diamonds Direct. Diamonds Direct is amazing whether you're in search of the most beautiful engagement ring or just a simple pair of earrings for that upcoming occasion. Diamonds Direct has the selection you want and the value price you deserve. In the Diamonds Direct showroom, you'll find thousands of designer engagement rings, case after case of diamond pendants and bands and earrings, colored gemstone jewelry, all the latest styles. And when it comes to precious, rare diamonds, this is Diamonds Direct specialty. You'll love the no-pressure atmosphere, the education you get, the amazing warranties that come with every purchase. So for whatever that occasion, this spring proposal, anniversary, birthday, graduation, or just because, head to Diamonds Direct. It's my one and only recommendation. You get directions, store hours, and a whole lot more at diamondsdirect.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like you're going 100 miles an hour, barely keeping up. But to cruise through challenges, you need someone who's right there with you. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the Windows PCs and tech advice you need to get past whatever's in front of you and get where you want to go. Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. A start to a simpler experience with Windows 11 Pro.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Earlier crash making for heavy delays this afternoon. 95 southbound at Linton Boulevard. Forest Hill Boulevard east of Military Trail. We have a crash there. Also another one on Forest Hill Boulevard east of US 441. Plus Lantana Road at Andrew Redding Road. We have a crash with additional delays. That's your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by the maker of Frontline Plus.
Frontline Plus is the #1 name in flea and tick protection. So, however you want to live life with your pets, Frontline Plus lets you take them everywhere, no matter how you define it. Available for dogs or cats. Visit frontline.com to learn more.
Spring break is here, and summer will be here before you know it, so now's the time to start planning your next great adventure. But before you do, check out podguides.com from iHeartRadio. Podguides.com is your chance to explore the world through audio with an interactive map that's pinned with podcast episodes that serve as your local guide. Podcasts to help with what to see, what to eat, what to
I don't see why they wouldn't. Today is a tease day, is what it is.
I like a good tease.
Day where we think that the weekend is upon us. No, you got another day to get through. Take and Eat Friday.
Yeah.
That's when
we shine our best, our brightest.
We do?
I do. I would think.
That's your day.
Yeah, that is totally my day, Friday.
That's when Nutter shines. When you say, hey man, take an E. Festus, thanks for hanging. Welcome to Real Radio. What do you say, Festus?
Hey, Festus.
Good afternoon, gang.
Man, good afternoon to you, sir.
All right. I've got a nature story for you, and this is 100% true. I'm not making this up.
I love nature stories.
Yeah, nature's beautiful.
Okay. My wife's in the bedroom there, cleaning stuff up. And all of a sudden I hear this big wham. I go, what's going on? She starts screaming and carrying on. Oh my God, a bird just hit the window.
Oh.
There was two birds chasing it, and the bird just hit the window. So I went and got my flip-flops on, walked outside. Of course, here's this dove deader than a doornail out on the sidewalk in front of the house. So I pick it up, look at it. Yeah, it's dead. So she's freaking out. Oh, my God, go wash your hands. That's disgusting, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I walk around inside the house, put it in the garbage can, go back inside, wash my hands. She had texted the neighbor to come out and take a look and tell her about it. Well, the neighbor's standing there. My wife's standing there. I'm standing there. Well, then I'm back outside. Here's these two, what we used to call chicken hawks. They're like 14, 16 inches tall. And they were on the power lines up in front of the house. So they're kind of looking at me like, dude, where's my bird?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm like,
that was our dinner.
Man. So, yeah, I walked back to the garbage can, got it out of the garbage can, walked out underneath the power lines where they were, like 50 feet apart, left and right of me, threw it down underneath there, and the bird, just kept looking at me the whole time, like, oh, okay, you're my buddy.
Yeah.
So I put it there, and I thought, there's no way they're going to eat that. I just washed my hands. It smells different, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Doggone, that bird came right on the power line above that dove on the ground, looked at all three of us, took a point to look at all three of us, and then swooped down and got that dove, flew over on top of a lamppost, a wooden lamppost, and sat there and ate that thing, feathers flying everywhere for half an hour.
Wow.
That was the neatest thing I've ever seen, man.
Well, if you could speak bird speak, he would have said to the other chicken hawk, here, hold my beer. And to the three of you, it was, hey, watch this. That's a fantastic
it
story.
Like he was looking at us for approval,
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty cool.
I had a hawk that would watch if I came out of the house, and invariably it was at least once a month when the hawks were around, and he'd just have a big old black racer in his mouth hanging down like a shoelace coming out his beak.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It is the coolest thing to watch him shake that thing in his head and then just gulp that thing down like spaghetti. Birds are very cool. They can be. I know people that are frightened of them, but they can be really cool because they don't care. They'll do it right in front of you.
I like those snake birds. Well, that's what we call them. They poke their head out of the water, but they'll dry their wings.
Anhingas?
Yeah, they dry their wings out. But you see them and then they just kind of fold up and dive into the water, and then you see them come back up, and they're throwing this fish up in the air, and it's, going down their throat. And I'm like, man, what a hunter.
Yeah, and
badass.
The pelicans, they are the dumbest looking bird on earth, but wow, are they cool when they get into that feeding mode, and they go into that stealth aerodynamic pose and straight into the water. Like a torpedo or a kamikaze dive bomber. Yeah, there you go. Well, listen, you did something, Festus, that I didn't do. When a snake was eating a frog, I walked out there and I said, hey, what are you doing?
Not in my house.
That snake spit that frog up. I denied that snake a meal. You, sir, you provided a service to nature.
Yeah.
Festus, there's nobody better in the audience today.
You're a saint.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I'll take my gold star and go home and have the scotch.
Wear it like a badge of honor. You go home and you pop your collar with your wife. I can't believe you gave that bird back to that hawk. You provided a service to nature.
Give me a scotch, a backup scotch, and a boiler scotch. That's a shot of scotch floating in a bigger glass of scotch. Now scotch me, scotch face.
Scotch face. You scotch faced him. Well done, Festus. Cool story.
Scotch face.
Yes, scotch me.
All right, thanks, Dan.
I'm going to scotch my face tonight.
Have
Thank
one
you.
for us, yes.
I'm going to have 2 this evening.
Oh.
Maybe 3.
Well, tomorrow's Friday.
But it's Take a Knee Friday. That's why I said maybe 3.
Okay.
3 scotches, I'm going to start getting a road map on my nose. The old gin blossom's going to start popping out.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Hey, Greg, welcome to Real Radio.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Dano. Hey, Nutter.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, you all were talking about your nasty ham.
Oh.
Well, I got a story for you. Back in the day. Now, I used to work construction and bartend Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I get off on the, Thursday, Friday, I get off about 4 o'clock, and then I go to work till 5 in the morning and then go back to work, you know what I mean, out there Thursday and Friday. So I got off early, and I figured out, I had me some chicken wings, so I turned on my deep fryer, and I was dating a girl that I met at the bar when I was bartending in the apartment complex I was living in.
Okay.
So I said, all right. I had a buddy of mine move in with me like 3 days before that. My girl kicked me out, whatever. I said, all right, well, yeah, you can sleep on the couch and do what you want to do. So I fire up the deep fryer. Now I'm throwing chicken, I'm thinking, all right, I'll jump in the shower, do what I got to do. So I threw I fire up the deep fryer. And don't pay attention to it. I start throwing the chicken wings in. I think it's about 125 degrees. I said, well, I'm going to have something before I eat. Well, the flame runs out. It drops down to 50. So they're just enough crispy, just a little crispy. They look like if you pull them off a grill.
Okay, I'm with you.
So I put them in the Tupperware. I said, well, I ain't going to have that. I just get something at work. So I put them in the refrigerator. I head off to work.
Oh no!
I come home at 5 in the morning. My roommate's throwing up. Throwing up. I said, "What are you doing, Bill?" I don't know, man. I just don't feel good. I don't feel good. I said, "All right." So I went to work. Then I called the girl I was dating for about a month. And she's like, "Oh, I got to go. I'm sick. I'm really sick." I said, "Well, what do you mean you're sick?" My roommate's got the same thing. No, I'm just sick. So it took me 2 days to put it together. I opened up and realized I was going back to deep fry my chicken wings, and they're all gone.
Oh, no.
So now these two were hooking up while I was at work. They're both sick for 3 damn days.
Well, there's an old saying.
What's that saying?
Revenge is a dish
best served
raw.
Oh, raw. Yeah. Oh, nasty, but you caught him.
Wow.
Man, okay. For those out there that didn't hear it, sorry about your luck.
Not only did he get sick, not only get sick, but he ended up with her. Then he left her and went back to his girl.
I bet he did. That chick was making him sick.
Yes. They did you a favor.
Oh, yeah, all that for some chicken wings to help the brother out.
That's right, man.
He got some thigh there, too.
He got some leg, he got some thigh, he got some breast, and he got sick. He had it all going on.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I got me a free for on that one.
Nice. So that was the universe saying, "Here, Bob, anything that you did good in life, I'm gonna reap some rewards upon you." Oh God, good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Walk away. Great story, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you for sharing. And in case you missed it at the beginning of the show, last night it was just past midnight. I just had a hankering. I wanted a slice of something salty and cold. It's been a long time since I've gone to the refrigerator for just a piece of cold cut ham. And we had we had two types of ham in the refrigerator. One was a Black Forest ham.
Delicious, might I add. I love Black Forest ham.
I do too. And it's a different flavored ham. And then the other is the Virginia baked ham that we had.
That's good too.
That's very, very
better
good.
than boiled ham.
Exactly. Boiled ham. So I go to the refrigerator. Unbeknownst to me, the Black Forest ham, it had long expired.
It turned to the dark side.
Oh, if only I had known. And I rolled that sucker up, and my wife was in bed, and I was paying attention to the TV, and I just popped that whole thing in and it was so slimy and sour taste. And I cannot shake that tin flavor that has plagued my mouth since last night. I went to bed with it. I woke up with it. I was burping it. It was
gross.
And
Aftertaste.
I spit as much as I possibly could of that ham out, but I got one swallow in. I yelled at my wife in the bed. She goes, "Don't eat that ham. That's bad." Thanks, babe.
Yeah, a little too late for that.
Appreciate the heads up. Oh, God. What's it doing in the refrigerator?
That's my question.
Well, she knows I don't. I mean, you got to get it the night, like tonight. Tomorrow, early in the morning, the trash will be picked up and will be dispensed.
Maybe next time you
I couldn't put it in there last night and have it in there all day today. It drives me nuts. Like, I'll walk in the house and think about that tonight.
Next time you go for a midnight ham snack or any kind of lunch meat, bring one of the dogs with you. If they don't eat it,
my dogs are garbage disposals. They'll eat anything. They would eat all the maggots combined that this audience has talked about finding in their food today.
That's gross.
Vile.
That is very vile.
877-927-6969 toll free. Let's take a break. We'll wrap it up with some phone calls here. I meant the hour.
Okay.
We've got some phone calls that we need to get to. I'm sure we have some text messages sent to 47142, and I heard you. It sounded like you were having a conversation with somebody. There's a lengthy discharge there.
There's a few, but I want to congratulate our winner, Mike, who picked up that pair of tickets to Barrett Jackson.
Well done, Mike. You're going to have a blast. That's a classy event.
And if you didn't get a chance to win them today, the Penthouse will be giving a pair away tomorrow.
And as always, Andrew, Drew Dog, Kingpin of Promotion, sets forth an opportunity for you to win all these great prizes that we're talking about on our contest page that can be found on our website, realradio921.com. We've got a sensational Graham Girl, a throwback Thursday Graham Girl, Sarah Jean Underwood. And we've got a great video that Nutter refuses to tell us the ending. It's a major tease video. Go watch it. Again, realradio921.com. And if you want to send us a text message, we will read it. We'll get your missive read, within the hour.
Sounds great.
And that's 47142. Start that message off with Real Radio.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Go on, tell it. Show that damn thing who's boss.
It's Colin Cowherd. Here's what's trending from iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Panthers defenseman Aaron Ekblad remains out for tonight's game against Chicago, but coach Andrew Brunette says he's close to returning. Vegas sportsbooks expect the Dolphins to battle New England for second place in the East, setting both teams' win total odds at 8.5, Buffalo's at 11.5. And Congress is considering legislation that would create a commission to evaluate gender equity in college sports. calling the NCAA's actions lackluster. I'm Scott Davidson.
Intelligence runs in the family. Innovation runs in the family. Extraordinary runs in the family. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz range of SUVs. Every member is waiting to impress. Learn more at MBUSA.com. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. You know the place. Get over there today and enjoy yourself. And they're open until 5 a.m. every night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, great music, and a great atmosphere. And Friday night, it's Fetish Fridays. So anything you want is always at Monroe's and Palm Beach. For me, it's the beautiful ladies and a great time I have every time I walk in the door. Monroe's and Palm Beach. Put it on your agenda for this March, baby. Peace.
IDC takes value to a whole new level next weekend. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's a 3-day, multi-million-dollar store-wide spring sale. Save 20% and more. All wedding bands, eternity bands on sale. Thousands of engagement ring mountings on sale. Colored gemstones, fashion earrings, diamond pendants. You get up to 20% off IDC's already super low price. Plus, get up to 36 months, zero-interest financing. Top designers are flying in for this with their entire collections, all of it on sale. Next weekend, only at International Diamond Center in Port St. Lucie on approved credit.
After a car accident, you can feel like you've lost control. I'm Mark Anajar from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. After the crash, call the police and document the scene by taking photos of all the vehicles involved. If you are injured, get medical attention as soon as possible. If you've been involved in a car accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. You know why GiveMeTheVIN.com is America's best car buyer? Because we've made it so fast, so easy, and so darn reliable. GiveMeTheVIN.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The True Crime Podcast, What Happened to Sandy Beale, investigates the alarming death of a young woman who dreamed of a career in law enforcement. Journalist Melissa Jeltsin untangles the mystery at the heart of the investigation, revealing a troubling pattern by officials close to the case.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Listen to What Happened to Sandy Beale on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. But what does that really mean for our clients, for you? It means that when you hire us, you don't just get a lawyer, you get a legal army, almost 800 lawyers alone. Your case is a big deal to us. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding, and we've paid over $80 million in closing costs. Visit rpfunding.com to see how much we'll pay for your refinance. Or call 855-773-8634.
Terms and conditions apply. We must 7168 Equal Housing.
Hey, it's the Greek for the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and the Penthouse will be live this Friday from the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and you can start betting on the Florida Derby. Because Saturday at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, catch $1 million Florida Derby and Arkansas Derby at the Paddock Restaurant. Dining sports event destination, over 130 new HDTVs, great food, and it's a great atmosphere. And don't forget about the comedy nights that continue live at the Paddock on April 8th. Dice Clay stops in. Oh! This Saturday, it's the Florida Derby and the Arkansas Derby, and you can bet it at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Peace!
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's traffic. on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Along with your usual slowdowns on a weekday afternoon, we do have big delays 95 southbound. Just there at Linton Boulevard, blocking a right lane. Earlier crash. We're slow now from Atlantic, but the scene is 95 southbound at Linton Boulevard. Lantana Road at Andrew Redding Road. Watch out for slowdowns there from a crash. And an accident on Palmetto Park Road at Southwest 4th Avenue. That's a check on your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
DQ presents, picture this.
Nutter.
Sounds good.
Dano, D-A-N-O, at realradio921.com. And the same address is available for Nutter, just Nutter.
N-U-T-T-E-R at realradio921.com.
Well said, man. Well said. Let's see. What are we missing? Anything? We got to read some text messages. We lost one call, but gained another.
Yeah.
We welcome William to Real Radio. Hello, William.
Hey, William.
What's going on, guys?
Well,
so two quick.
You asked a question we hadn't answered yet. Things are going well.
Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
great.
Okay, back to you.
It's like a rhetorical question. It's a pleasantry. How's it going today? I really don't give a damn. Anyways.
Then why'd you ask? I don't give a rat's ass if you don't ask me. I'm here. That means I'm in a good goddamn mood.
You know I care from the bottom of my black piece of charcoal.
Yes, from the black
Anyways.
hibiscus heart. Yes.
Quick story, but you told me that you mentioned that you ate like a bad piece of ham. You went reaching in the fridge, and you're like, ooh, and it was an acidic, disgusting piece of ham. Is that what you said?
Yeah, acidic, slimy, and it left a tin aftertaste that I can't shake. Horrible, horrible, just horrible. The ham incident. That's what I'm calling it.
Hamageddon.
So, when I was a kid, and I've been doing this ever since I was a little kid, ever since this happened, I sniff everything that comes out of the refrigerator. I don't care if I just drank the milk yesterday or just made a sandwich yesterday. Next time I go to touch that item, I always smell it. Because when I was 7 years old, I was at a buddy's house.
Oh, no.
And I grabbed the milk.
Oh.
And I took a big old swill, and it was lumpy.
I mean, how do you leave a? How does
it was like yogurt that nobody wants.
Did you drink it out of the carton?
Yeah, I was a kid. Yeah, we were, I was wrestling or something. I was thirsty. I grabbed the milk and I didn't sniff.
That'll teach you.
It was. I'm 39. I still to this day. It's like you can relive it. Anyway.
It was a good precedent set early in life.
Yeah, lesson learned.
It was a lesson learned, and that was the very first time I've ever eaten bad ham. It's the first time I think ham has lasted in my refrigerator long enough to spoil. But again, the date on the front only said it was just before my birthday, like March 2nd. So a week before my birthday, which was 3 weeks ago. I mean, that didn't last as long as I thought it would. Oh, God.
That's a lot of justification.
It was rancid. Yeah. So today, as a result, in case you haven't heard, through this, we've gotten some pretty good band names. Fetid Meat, Salami Rot, Eating Bad Ham. That's a good. Yeah, this one, how we stumbled onto then pinworms. Thank you. Our text line. Itching the pinworms.
Itching the pinworms.
And Sinjin. Sinjin. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Sinjin taste buds.
Slimy swine. Slimy swine.
Slimy swine.
Boy, I wish I had come up with that and said that earlier in the show, but it's a good band name. Somehow we'll stumble onto the Slimy Swine.
Sounds like a bar.
It sounds like a bad dude you meet on a dating site. Dude with slimy swine.
I don't know what dating sites you're going on, but if you're looking for dudes,
I only visit. Urinated is a more appropriate word for radio. We'll go with that. But
sorry, guys.
no, hey, listen, William, make no mistake about it. We talked about this at length yesterday because of that phone call about urinating on your partner. Yeah, and got into water sports, which we have to tread very carefully.
Not into that. It was just something fun to do as a 21-year-old kid, 22-year-old kid.
Okay.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for the lumpy milk story. Appreciate that. God.
I wasn't sour grapes yesterday. I didn't hang up. My phone went blank.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. Today we had a sour grape story. A guy got a box of raisins that his wife would pack for him in his lunch every day, and at the bottom was a full contingency of maggots.
Yes, after he already consumed all the raisins.
So his sour grapes is he'll never eat raisins again. That poor son of a bitch.
It was one of his favorite treats.
Oh, it sucks.
Guy.
Ruined by maggots.
On that note.
Oh, there's a band name.
Oh man.
Ruined by maggots.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
All right, thanks, William.
That's a good one.
Thank you very much, William. Appreciate the phone call. Ruined by maggots.
Yeah, it wasn't until he started getting to the white raisins down at the bottom that he noticed.
That was not a white raisin.
No, it was
not a green grape.
Would those be considered fruit flies once they hatched?
Hey, I see what you did there. Ruined by maggots. We could probably open for not Lamb of God. The maggots or the fans.
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Ruined by maggots.
Opening up for Slipknot.
No, I think we're going to be a Slipknot cover band.
Okay, I like that. And the fans ruined us. Slipknot fans.
Well, they're showing up.
Well, yeah, they're part of the,
throwing stuff on stage. This concert was ruined by maggots. 877-927-6969, toll free. Let's see if anything popped up on the text line here. Anthony's singing was better than Festus's story. Now, I disagree with that.
I disagree also.
Wholeheartedly. I thought it was a good-natured story. Festus, thank you for sharing.
Thanks for the text, Anthony, too.
Jerry Lewis was 13 when Wizard of Oz was made. He had nothing to do with Technicolor. It was before he was born. Trust me, I'm French. I celebrate his entire filmography. What the hell does that have to do? You watch TV with your back turned to the wall?
Wave a white flag every time they go to commercials.
Yeah, exactly. Favorite color?
For a Frenchman?
Yeah.
Bleu.
Yeah, sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Talk about bad interviews. How about Glenn's interview with Mickey Gilley? We weren't talking about bad interviews. We were talking about uncomfortable interviews, and nobody made it more uncomfortable than Dr. Glenn. Would you look up Mickey Gilley and see if it's in there? All right. Let's see. About checking for those. Oh, okay. We're still on pinworms talk here. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a sensitive subject. God, this computer's slow.
Mine is working very slow today. It must be. We were having bandwidth issues.
Mickey Gilley, Gilly. And nothing came up.
It might be under Dr. Glenn. We'll try and find. It may be in the other computer. I can't remember the last time we played that. It may have been Glenn's last day on air with us.
Okay.
Which was what? January 29th.
Oh yeah, I got it right here.
January 29th. This is when he was 18 years old.
It's a couple minutes past the 11 o'clock hour with Glenn Curtis. Hope you all are having a good time. I'm going to be hanging around here till about 12 o'clock tonight with all your favorite country. And right now, I'm very pleased and honored to be speaking to, I guess you could say, well, via telephone at Six Flags Over Georgia, Mr. Mickey Gilley. Mickey, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, we're just doing great. We just finished our second show, and everything is just up in the air. We're having a good time, and wish y'all were here.
Well, I wish I was there too, Mickey. We would have got you on earlier, but we were in the middle of a football game. We carried the local high school football team here. When you called, there was nothing I could do about it, really.
One thing you can't do to these fans.
I'll tell you. Well, so you and Johnny are on tour now, right? Is Johnny on tour with you now? Is he your opening act?
Johnny and I, we're working here tonight at Six Flags over Georgia.
Well, I'll tell you, that ought to be a lot of fun. Well, I'll tell you, Mickey, it seems of lately, of course, the urban cowboy has just erupted into a phenomenon, and it seems of lately, of course, the urban cowboy has just erupted into a phenomenon, and what do you think? I wonder how they react to that in England right now.
Well, I don't know. The film is just premiered overseas, and I hope they accept it very well because...
Well, of course, also the Urban Cowboy has opened a lot of doors to people who really never enjoyed or got into country music before, and now they're really realizing just what they're missing,
I'll tell you what, it's really doing a lot for my career.
And, of course, well, it's really broadened your audience as well as far as having, like, Stand By Me, and now I notice True Love Ways have been on the top 40 pop charts for you, too. And a couple other things, Mickey. We've, just a matter of a few weeks ago, we featured your That's All That Matters to Me album and gave away at least about 15 copies or so of the album. It was received pretty well by the listeners out here. And can you tell me what your next release is going to be off that album?
I think they can probably release That's All That Matters.
Oh, it's a beautiful song. And, of course, you'd be surprised the amount of requests we got for Jukebox Argument. The phones lit up for that. It was really something. We did get a lot of requests for that song. It is a mighty fine one.
Well, that was used in the film The Urban Cowboy also, and it's a very clever written song.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mickey, just another thing before we wrap it up here. I wonder if you remember the time I think it was about 3 years ago, at least. I remember you played the Fort Pierce Amphitheater here.
Oh.
Do you remember the time at all?
I don't remember all the places we played because I go so many places and see so many different people.
Well, Mickey, we hope you enjoy your tour of Europe and England especially, and we do appreciate your calling here so much. We really do enjoy you taking the time out for us and the listeners too.
And,
Mickey, hang on the phone for just a few minutes. We'll be right back with you. All righty? Okay, thank you, Mickey.
Brilliant. No one does it better. Nice job, Glenn.
Yeah.
Talk about making a guy uncomfortable.
Really?
Global superstar. Cutting him off at the knees. Sounded like Dano. 877-927-6969. There's your toll-free number. Hop on the phones. Chat with us. Nutter's looking to dispense some advice, but nobody's called in with any quandaries.
Yeah, but we got some good gross-out stories today of food gone rogue.
I did hear you talking, or someone talking at length on our discharge.
Yeah, I got to listen to them again because I can't understand what the hell they're saying, so I don't...
Well, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Look, man, we'll do it cold around here. What do we got to lose? Well, besides our jobs, our slot on air, the highly coveted afternoon slot.
So, touching on the maggot story and the candy, I went and got some sesame seeds for my wife the other day because she loves sesame seeds. So I went and picked up a bag and brought them home, and, I heard her scream after I gave them to her, and she said there were maggots inside, and I looked, and there were, and I took them, and I smashed them on the ground, because I wasn't going to take any of their crap. Because I could tell that they were hiding something.
It was a play off that old woman. The one that sounded like Harry Carey.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Well done, discharger. Yeah. That was quite the discharge you left behind.
I couldn't get that ending. I didn't get it, so I'm
glad
glad
want you to leave some discharge behind.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All you have to do is, as you're listening to the iHeartRadio app, first off, if you don't have it,
what the
you
hell
want to leave a discharge,
yeah, yeah.
right? You got to download the damn app.
It's free for Christ.
You know what? I'm sick of telling people it's free for crying out loud.
They'll never take our freedom.
Man, this show is this is just a wheel of cheese.
Well,
If you
blue cheese.
If you download the iHeartRadio app, you'll see a new feature. It's a little microphone icon. It's the talkback feature, and we would certainly appreciate you leaving a little discharge for us. And that discharge, by the way, is a tip of the cap to the News Junkie here on Real Radio 1 till 3 p.m., and they do their dispatches.
Awesome.
47142 is our studio text line. We'll grab some phone calls. We'll read some missives sent to Dano and Nutter here at Real Radio.
live without a net. Suck it, podcasts. Unless you're our podcast. That can get fixed in post, right? Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Venus Reed. Here's a look at your CBS 12 weather forecast. Looking at partly cloudy skies out there. It's a hot one with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s today. It looks like we are staying mostly dry through the night. Maybe a passing shower along the Treasure Coast. Temperatures will drop down into the lower 70s. A muggy night. Looks like it'll stay breezy as well. Winds pick up again through the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine. Highs right around 85 to 88 degrees. We will have a chance for some gusty thunderstorms moving in as a front pushes in from the north, and that will move in late afternoon on Friday, sticking around with rain showers on and off throughout the weekend.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Breakfast. The #1 pick is in. Wendy's Breakfast, the official breakfast of March Madness. Choose your starting lineup, like the Breakfast Baconator or Honey Butter Chicken Biscuit, and enjoy oven-baked bacon, fresh cracked eggs, seasoned breakfast potatoes, and Simply OJ. Choose wisely, choose Wendy's.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3098 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3098. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshares. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, well, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder and CEO of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And the process started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. Sounds crazy, right? Well, the crazy thing is, this never ends. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. I guarantee if we can't cancel your timeshare, you'll pay nothing.
Were you lied to when buying a timeshare and want out? Get the facts about timeshare cancellation. Call Wesley now for your free information kit. 800-881-4300. 800-881-4300. 800-881-4300.
It happens once a year. International Diamond Center Spectacular Store-Wide Spring Sale. Next weekend, April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Biggest sale this year. Up to 20% off all rings, all bands, all bracelets, all earrings, all fashion jewelry. Plus up to 3 years, zero-interest financing. IDC's expanding their amazing selection for this event. Flying in all new collections from the world's top designers. And we're featuring our largest selection ever of GIA-certified diamonds. 3 days of extraordinary savings. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And only at International Diamond Diamond Center in Port St. Lucie on approved credit.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having two lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Along with your usual slowdowns on a weekday afternoon, we do have big delays, 95 southbound. Just there at Linton Boulevard, blocking a right lane, earlier crash. We're slow now from Atlantic, but the scene is 95 southbound at Linton Boulevard. Lantana Road at Andrew Redding Road. Watch out for slowdowns there from a crash. And an accident on Palmetto Park Road at Southwest 4th Avenue. That's a check on your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately.
No, sometimes we forget. Or we're just so busy that it gets kind of forgotten about. Not really our fault. We don't do it intentionally.
Well, sometimes.
Well, you know, callers come first and stuff like that.
Always, always. If you're on hold, you're coming up next. There's just no denying that. But the 3 callers that we had on hold, you impatient sons.
Well, it happens sometimes.
Bailed on us.
You know, important stuff comes up. Life, you know.
I suppose. Nothing as important as gathering the family around and getting some useless information to share with everybody. You can regurgitate this at Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. You'll be a huge hit.
Yeah, regurgitate.
An 8-ounce cup of coffee contains 95 and up to 200 milligrams of caffeine.
How many?
Contains 95.
95. Yeah,
95. I changed our team name, by the way.
What is it?
In the Real Radio 2022, we have a car fantasy baseball league. We are now the 9 times.
9 times.
And a picture of Ed Rooney representing
9 times.
Dano and Nutters.
You should have called us the 9 timers.
The 9 timers?
Yeah.
I may have.
Okay.
I think it was just 9 times.
9 times?
9 times.
9 times.
Although
9 times.
This may be the 2003 was our first league. And I did it all but 2 years. So this is our 15 times.
Well, at least you're consistent. for the most part.
I think it was only 2 years that we missed. And I just refreshed the league.
Nice. You almost missed out on this year because of all the behind-the-scenes stuff that they couldn't come to terms with. But it looks like they got everything.
You mean baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like everything's running smooth now.
1 week from today will be game 1 of the 2022 regular season. As it kicks off. I think the Nats and the Cards face off. That'll be an interesting matchup. Let's go to Brian in West Palm Beach, who sends us this piece of useless information.
Lay it on us.
Bananas have more trade regulations than AK-47s.
Bananas?
Yeah. Suppose it's to control all the disease and fruit rot and different types of insects that are traveling with the crates of bananas. I mean, nasty spiders.
I think I heard
tarantula.
Yeah, I heard I believe it was on this show that the bananas give off gases, so they have to ship them alone. They can't be shipped with other fruits and stuff like that. I believe I heard it, like a caller told us that.
It's got something to do, and it dates back to the days where they used to ship bananas. I said ship.
Mm-hmm. Well, in like 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot
bunch.
Yeah, bunches
of ripe bananas. And then along comes the hairy tarantula. Yeah. At least you got the reference, man. Thank you.
Every time I hear that song, I think of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. I want to go home. Oh, we still got an hour.
I was thinking Freddie Mercury, be honest.
Why
think of Harry Belafonte.
Why do you think of Eddie?
Because that's what the Queen used to do. And when I saw Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, Queen.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury, the frontman for Queen, used to stop the show and do a Deo thing, and the whole audience would sing along with him.
Yeah, that Live Aid or whatever, he did that.
Yeah, he's done it at a lot of their concerts. He was very good about letting the audience participate with him, and I know people that didn't like that movie. And as far as like rockumentaries go, it's one of the better movies out there.
Great,
I did too. I thought that the guy that played Freddie Mercury knocked it out of the park. Let's see. Hold on. There was something else I wanted to get to, but the phone calls come first. So I've got more useless facts that I can share with you.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, Richard in Jupiter has been on this bad dad joke kick lately.
I like a good bad dad joke.
Oh, do you? Have you heard about the new Japanese doll? You wind it up and it makes cheap impressions of itself. Bad dad joke.
That was horrible.
Did you put that bad dad bod sticker anywhere yet?
No, I forgot where I put it. I think I threw it in my locker for now, but I'm gonna slap it away. No, I'm gonna slap it on something.
Okay. I'll get this out of the way from Mark because it's timely. There was a time I was getting sick quite a bit during a 2-year period and couldn't figure out why. Eventually narrowed it down to an improperly working refrigerator. A friend told me to put a thermometer in it, and we found out it was running, but at 41 degrees. Everything looked and smelled good, but obviously it wasn't getting cold enough to prevent the bacterial growth.
Oh.
Got a new fridge. My own thermometer, old fridge too expensive to fix, and now I monitor the temperatures constantly. Got thermometers for the freezer too, just in case, upgrading to a Bluetooth internet-capable thermometer that will keep a record of temperature swings in case they go down, but come back on later.
Oh, they got those really cool thermometers for your meat. You just stick it in your meat, and then you don't have to sit there and babysit it. And I don't mind. It'll tell you how warm your meat is inside. When you're smoking meat, like for the smoker. Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification. 877-927-6969, toll free. Line 1, Real Radio. What's your name?
You're on the air.
Hey, it's James.
Hi, James.
Hey, James.
I know you guys are talking about this food incident, but I wanted to share a quick story with you. I was a kid running around in the yard one time, and of course, you don't wear shoes here in Florida ever. and I stepped in a nest of a paper wasp.
Oh.
And I can tell you, still remember that to this day.
That is. Well, finally, the agony of defeat. Oh God, it was just awful, just terrible. Who keeps this guy around for crying out loud? That was just awful. Yeah, the stings on those sensitive areas are something that leave an indelible impression. Just yesterday we were talking about. I was cutting the lawn and I got stung inside my nose, in the nostril. And
why'd you sound like Glenn when you said that?
And right on the bridge of my nose, man, I never thought my sinuses would recover. But I've never been stung in the arch of the foot. I've been stung on the toes before, on the heel, but never that stepped on it.
That soft arch.
Man, that's a sensitive spot.
It really is.
Well, it's not just that, because, they just kept stinging. So you're talking about these things were crawling all up my leg. It was just, extremely unpleasant.
How high did they go?
Well,
not really past the knee.
Okay,
good. That was enough.
Yeah, I bet.
Any higher than that, and you're risking impotency. Get it up again.
All right, thanks, guys. I got to go. See you later.
Well, I appreciate the story. Thank you very much for being here and being a contributor to the tease of the week, the Thursday before Friday.
Yeah.
That's what gets us into the weekend. But we still have some time left together this afternoon, this evening. If something's on your mind, we would love to hear from you. Voice-to-voice chatting. That's what talk radio was. That's what it was founded upon.
What was it made for? Well,
but
that news.
With the evolution of everything else, we have the digital side. So we've got an opportunity for you to watch us live on television every day on the Real TV channel. And we appreciate you, Monroe's of Palm Beach, for being the fine sponsor. That can be found at realradio921.com/watch. Or just head to the website. And while you're perusing around, checking out Sarah Jean Underwood, she's our Thursday throwback hottie. Can I have the other one? The other one.
Right.
No, not that. No, the other, the slow one. Well, you get rid of the fast.
Giggity.
All right. That one emphasizes how hot she is.
I'll keep that one.
The other one is like the first time he ever saw a girl.
Giggity.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Leave that one to Jimmy. 877-927-6969. That's our toll-free number. Grabbing your phone calls, reading your text messages, and that's coming up. Oh, by the way, the text message number, 47142. That's just too much. Just call us, would you? But 47142, if you've got a message, start it off with Real Radio.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Venus Reed. Here's a look at your CBS 12 weather forecast. Looking at partly cloudy skies out there. It's a hot one with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s today. It looks like we are staying mostly dry through the night. Maybe a passing shower along the Treasure Coast. Temperatures will drop down into the lower 70s. A muggy night. Looks like it'll stay breezy as well. Winds pick up again through the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine. Highs right around 85 to 88 degrees. We will have a chance for some gusty thunderstorms moving in as a front pushes in from the north, and that will move in late afternoon on Friday, sticking around with rain showers on and off throughout the weekend.
This report is sponsored by the maker of NexGard Afoxolaner.
NexGard Afoxolaner is monthly flea and tick protection that's #1 vet recommended and #1 dog preferred. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Ask your vet or visit nextguardfordogs.com to learn more.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into cash and get a closing cost credit from RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634.
Terms and conditions apply. We must 7168 equal housing.
Hey, it's the Greek for the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and the Penthouse will be live this Friday from the Palm Beach Kennel Club, and you can start betting on the Florida Derby. Because Saturday at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, catch $1 million Florida Derby and Arkansas Derby at the Paddock Restaurant. Dining sports event destination, over 130 new HGTVs, great food, and it's a great atmosphere. And don't forget about the comedy nights that continue live at the Paddock on April 8th. Dice Clay stops in. Oh! This Saturday, it's the Florida Derby and the Arkansas Derby, and you can bet it at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Peace.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
Not sure which college savings plan you can trust? Get with the plan that more than 1 million families have saved with. Florida 529 prepaid plans are flexible, affordable options that let you start saving for just $45 a month. You just pick the plan that's right for your budget, and we manage the rest for you. Plus, your investment is guaranteed by the state of Florida, so you can never lose your money. And if the cost of tuition goes up more than originally projected, Florida Prepaid covers the difference, guaranteed. Open enrollment ends April 30th. Earn up to $500 in college savings and enroll for free today.
IDC takes value to a whole new level next weekend. April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's a 3-day, multi-million-dollar store-wide spring sale. Save 20% and more. All wedding bands, eternity bands on sale. Thousands of engagement ring mountings on sale. Colored gemstones, fashion earrings, diamond pendants. You get up to 20% off IDC's already super low price. Plus, get up to 36 months, zero interest financing. Top designers are flying in for this with their entire collections, all of it on sale. Next weekend, only at International Diamond Center in Port St. Lucie on approved credit. You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Get Upside Gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code GALLON for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or any gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GALLON for up to 50 cents a gallon cash back on your first tank. That's code GALLON.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Traffic continues to be very, very heavy. 95 northbound at Linton from an earlier crash. We also have an accident on the right shoulder, 95 north to Okeechobee on Palmetto Park Road. We're slow from a crash at Southwest 4th Avenue. And 45th Street at Corporate Way, we're slow with an incident there. That's a check on your Thursday evening traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
DQ presents, picture this. You stand before the new signature stack burger menu at DQ. 5 cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef, like the loaded A1 stack burger. And your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? DQ. Happy tastes good.
Calling all jokesters, April Fools, and all-around punny people. This week on the free iHeartRadio app, the joke's on you. No, literally, we're handing you the mic to tell us your favorite joke. Just open the free iHeart app and tap 24/7 Comedy Radio. When you're ready for the spotlight, tap the mic, record your joke, and send it. Then listen to hear yourself on 24/7 Comedy Radio all day Friday. Plus, we've got thousands of laugh out loud comedy podcasts for you to binge anytime, anywhere. Stop laughing, that was serious. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm
Hang out as one of our favorite audience members. We were bored by your calls. We were pissed off by your calls. Yeah. That monotone delivery. It was unique.
It was very unique.
And so are you, Patrick.
And this show is dedicated to you.
Godspeed.
Godspeed,
Patrick from Sebastian. Who I wondered where you'd been on my break, on vacation. I'm just sort of going through my mind's eye of all the years we've been together. I was thinking about some of the other callers that haven't checked in a while, and he popped into my head.
We need to start doing a welfare check. You know, when something like that comes up, we'll put the word out, and then hopefully it'll, we'll get a call back from listeners or something like that. We need something like that.
Thereing of which, there was someone I wanted to reach out to. I wanted to look up their information and see if we could track down their number and call them, and I don't remember. Oh, I know what it was. There was a guy that was bitten by a shark in Lake Worth.
Oh, dear.
He was fishing, as I understand it. And I want to know how the hell you get bit in the knee by a shark fishing.
Well, maybe he was standing in the water.
I thought about that, but they mentioned the Lake Worth Pier. So did he try and put the shark on his knee to remove the hook?
Oh, that could be.
And it turned and bit him? They said it wasn't life-threatening and he wasn't going to have his leg amputated, but apparently he received quite a few lacerations.
Yeah, that'll happen when you go messing around with sharks.
Our buddy Jeremy, the brother of former employee, still iHeartMedia, now a suit, Jason.
Yeah.
His brother was up surfing in Northport St. Lucie, South Fort Pierce.
Yeah, he showed me a few pictures of that.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
That was pretty gnarly.
That was a heinous shark bite.
Yes, it was.
That dude's foot was gutted.
Ugh.
Yikes. All right, so we have that. So I wanted to get a hold of that guy.
Okay.
Or maybe a relative that knows the dude, or somebody, maybe it was a friend. Maybe you were on the pier with the guy fishing, for crying out loud. How in the world do you get bit on the knee? They didn't describe it in the news report that I read. Let's go back to the phones.
Okay.
We've got some calls that we need to get to. Line 2, Real Radio. What's your name?
You're on the air.
This is Bruce. I'm the one that got bit.
Wow, that was cool.
I didn't get bit I didn't get bit in the knee, Dano. I got bit in my inner thigh Saturday night by this young lady, man. It was rough.
She's the shark. Yeah. Well,
locked in like a piranha.
You go cruising those bloody waters, man. You end up bit by a shark.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I've got
Bruce.
a great one. Thank you for noticing, Bruce.
Didn't you have a Bruce Willis story?
Well, no, the tributes keep pouring in
okay.
because it was announced today that he's not stepping away from acting. He is retiring.
I think it's time. If he's,
What do you mean?
Well, if you're suffering from a condition like that, dude, I was listening to the News Junkie driving in, and they said he was doing like 40 or 22 movies within 4 years.
Yeah, he's still got 18 or so movies that haven't been released yet.
Damn.
At $26 million a picture. And at $2 million a month salary. You've done all right for yourself, Bruce.
Cha-ching.
It's okay if you step back and let the world reflect upon your work. We have 18 future titles to look forward to.
Yeah.
Did we get a remake of Hudson Hawk yet?
No, but I forgot he was also in Pulp Fiction, and I just watched that not too long ago.
We mentioned it first day. We mentioned
we
that.
did?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and through it all, speaking of listening to the News Junkie, apparently Samuel L. Jackson, the highest grossing actor in movie history, received a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't know that. He's never received an award at the Oscars. He's always been snubbed.
Really?
Through all of his great movies, he has no Oscar.
Wow, you would think within all these years he would have gotten one.
And I think as if I retained anything from the conversation, Sabrina said, from the News Junkie, said that his movies have amassed $28 billion, the aggregate of all of his work. And he's been in some great movies.
Yeah, he has. A lot of
he doesn't
Tarantino stuff. And
he doesn't step out of character often.
No.
It's that same, monkey fighting Monday through Friday, snakes on a plane, which wasn't going to earn him an Oscar.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Everybody strap in.
Now, Sam, I'm
about to open some freaking window.
Well, there's another one. I've watched a lot of your movies. I don't
remember the Monday through Friday.
I don't remember that line. No. It sounds censored to me.
Bring out the gimp.
Oh, boy.
I think the gimp's sleeping.
We got him.
Well, I guess you just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Got a fly in the web, Zed. There's a fly in the web. He was dynamite in that movie. One of the all-time greatest movies ever made.
I agree. I like that movie a lot. It's just you don't know what the hell was in the suitcase.
You want to know?
Yeah, I do.
Mr. Wallace knows.
You can have whatever you want, but you ain't taking what's in this suitcase.
Yeah. I mean, every time they opened it looked
gold.
Like, yeah. And I think that's how they presented it, a briefcase to Sam Jackson. And when they opened it up, it was the color gold.
Oh, that's
but it was
cool.
an Oscar,
That's really
a Lifetime Achievement Award Oscar inside. You don't win it for any work that you've done recently.
No.
But for the lifetime of work that you've provided for Hollywood and all those Monday through Friday pictures.
Yeah.
You got a Lifetime Achievement Award. I think that's how that went down. We have time for another call or two. Let's go to line 2, Real Radio. What's your name?
You're on the air.
Hey, Samuel L. Jackson was in Goodfellas too.
Yes, he was. He played one of the guys in the Lufthansa heist who got whacked.
Making coffee.
Have you seen, speaking of which, have you seen, there's a channel on cable called Reels, Reelz, and they're doing all these movies behind the scenes and actors. But last night I saw one that I hadn't seen before. It was the Goodfellas. And so they talked with some of the people that worked very closely with Martin Scorsese. They talk about what a magnanimous director he is. He's all about the actors. He wants them to develop their craft. He's a philanthropist. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, excuse me.
No.
Have you seen that movie about I think Ben Affleck's in it, and it's there's a woman president, and there's a meteor coming to Earth, and there's a guy like the
Don't Look Up,
the phone guy.
Oh, the woman president was Meryl Streep, and well, no, I don't.
Was Ben Affleck in that?
I don't remember. No, I think he's thinking of Armageddon.
Oh, no, yeah, I was thinking Leonardo DiCaprio was.
Was it Leonardo?
Yes, in Don't Look Up, and Meryl Streep was the president who says right to the camera lens. She said in an interview, "I modeled my presidency after the current guy." Now, when they made that movie, Trump was still president, so she was taking pages from his presidency and then incorporating it. Almost her entire presence in that movie on screen was ad-libbed. The director of the movie was like, it was a treat working with her because here she picks up a phone. None of it was scripted. She just started rattling off. Again, she was into character so much. That was a very good movie. I'm glad you brought that up. Don't Look Up.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
It was.
Gotta go, man. See you guys.
All right, thank you. The one that stole the show for me, not only Meryl Streep as the president, but Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
She was outstanding in that flick. Leo was good, but
yeah,
Leo's Leo.
Jonah Hill was just a little peon in that movie.
I don't even remember his character in that movie.
I think he was the right-hand man for the president. Yeah. He was a little snot, though. I didn't like
He was the president's son, I think.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
I think he was the president's son. Yeah, so he played a real again, that whole thing was mimicking times or what we were going through now. They were more concerned with their image than they were the end of days on Earth. All right, let's pause for a quick moment. And then we'll wrap it up with some text messages, maybe a dispatch or two. We do have some phone calls. We have some open lines.
We do.
877-927-6969. It's toll free. You want to send us that message via the text line, 47142. Start your message off with Real Radio.
No one gives a big warm hug like us when you need it. Come on, get in here. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. What?
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
Panthers defenseman Aaron Ekblad remains out for tonight's game against Chicago, but coach Andrew Brunette says he's close to returning. Vegas sportsbooks expect the Dolphins to battle New England for second place in the East, setting both teams' win total odds at 8.5, Buffalo's at 11.5. And Congress is considering legislation that would create a commission to evaluate gender equity in college sports, calling the NCAA's actions lackluster. I'm Scott Davidson.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
This is WZZR-FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
The podcast, What's Your Problem, dives deep into new technology and the challenges facing people at the top of their field. On each episode, Jacob Goldstein, former co-host of NPR's Planet Money, speaks with the entrepreneurs and engineers creating innovations in medicine, artificial intelligence, and more.
We didn't have a particular technology. We didn't have a business model. We didn't have a way of making money. It was a great way to start a company. I highly recommend it.
Listen to What's Your Problem on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. You know the place. Get over there today and enjoy yourself. And they're open until 5 a.m. every night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, great music, and a great atmosphere. And Friday night, it's Fetish Fridays. So anything you want, he's always at Monroe's and Palm Beach. For me, it's the beautiful ladies and a great time I have every time I walk in the door. Monroe's and Palm Beach, put it on your agenda for this March, baby. Peace.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Megan from Real Radio. I was pouring myself a drink with my favorite spirit the other day, Knox and Dunn Florida Rum, and discovered yet another new favorite drink. I think I'll call this one the Megan Mai Tai. I'm telling you, Knox and Dunn is so versatile that it can be used in any recipe. That's because Knox and Dunn doesn't have that sweet, sugary taste or burn that you normally expect from rum. Their rum is aged in American oak bourbon barrels, so you'll change the way you and your whiskey buddies enjoy an old-fashioned forever when it's made with Knox and Dunn. So go to knoxanddunn.com to find it in your favorite liquor store and thank me later.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to where they want to be. From leading a few employees to managing an entire workforce. From starting local to going national. From generating wealth to generations of wealth. At CIBC, we believe a bank should take you from where you are to wherever you want to be. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Life can be shattered in a moment. When that happens, you need a big law firm to fight for you. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You're not required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-885-7788. 800-885-7788. That's 800-885-7788.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need. With no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
There's a lot of personal injury lawyer ads out there, but this is the only one you need to remember. It's zipclaims.com. Perfect for car accidents, slip and falls, and homeowner insurance claims. See, personal injury lawyers take 30 to 40% of the money they recover for you. That's money that should be going in your pocket, not theirs. And thanks to COVID, it could take 3 to 5 years for your case to go to trial. That's too long. So if you're looking for a fast and fair resolution to your case, use zipclaims.com. Hi, I'm attorney John Broder, and other lawyers charge you 30 to 40% regardless of whether your case settles or goes to trial. That's not fair, which is why I started zipclaims.com, where you can use our software for free and keep 100% of your settlement money. 96% of cases settle, so yours probably will too. Don't hire an expensive lawyer who's going to overcharge you to settle your case. Visit zipclaims.com. Restrictions apply, so visit zipclaims.com to see if your claim qualifies. Visit zipclaims.com today.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Tim's taxes were an unbelievably tangled mess.
The IRS just wouldn't work with me. Then Optima got involved, and I mean, they really got involved.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
It's like having two lives, the one before Optima Tax and the one after.
Do what Tim did. Call Optima now for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Still seeing a few slowdowns tonight. We do have an accident southbound on the Turnpike just before North Lake Boulevard. Palmetto Park Road at Southwest 4th Avenue. Expect slowdowns there from a crash. And we also have an earlier accident in the past 30 minutes. Royal Palm Beach Boulevard at 60th Street North. That's a check on your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you.
You can download your favorite podcast from any of the shows right there on the website. You'll see the drop down says podcast. Go have at it.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Sounds like she was hiding that vermouth, man, every time. God. Is she drunk? I can't tell.
She's got to be.
She sounds like she's had an afternoon nip or two.
Maybe she's medicated heavily.
I said nip, not nap.
Oh.
She could be highly medicated as well.
Yeah.
She was pillish sounding. Let's go to Jay checking in from Jacksonville, Real Radio. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jay, what do you say?
Hey, dudes. I was just calling to pay respects to Patrick, but I did want to lead with Nutter. Your production reminds me of Jason so much, and I just wanted to say, like, you kill it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, kill it, man. Even when he's slacking, he's killing it.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
No, it like just hits like right as you think something's funny. The drop comes in. Where did it come from? Funny as hell. But I hope Patrick's is not an April Fool's joke.
I would be devastated if somebody did that. Ferris has been calling this radio station a long time. And if any of the listeners out there who bust balls get it, it's him. I know that we've jerked people's chains before. There's just something about crossing that threshold, that boundary of telling us somebody has passed away when they haven't. We've been lucky to not have our chains jerked like that so far. Although there were whispers at the time that Okie Man, one of our favorite callers of past, had passed away when in fact he hadn't. Throat cancer had taken his voice away. So he wasn't able to call us, but he could communicate with a friend who let us know then when his time finally came and we lost Okie Man. But this was a heavy hit today. Patrick has been a fan. I've been talking to the guy for 25 years and maybe even longer. Jay, when we lose one of the faithful like that, you lose a little piece of your soul.
Yeah. It was confirmed on our group chat too.
It was.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No. Godspeed, Patrick.
Yeah, I do too. He kind of cut a heel persona, but when you hear it and you know the voice, that's the talk radio. Fans are like my extended cousins.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah,
like I know them personally.
Yeah, I've met enough listeners to know that they treat this like a family gathering. Hey, listen, whatever floats your boat. I would never
y'all are like,
dissuade you from listening. Go ahead.
Y'all are like my brothers, though. That like the fans are like cousins. Y'all are like close family.
Oh, how about that, man?
Nice.
How about that? And you can come to us with anything. Nobody wants to come to their brother from another mother with any advice. Nutter, I offered up his expertise today, but nobody would bite.
Well, maybe they're a little nervous. Give it a few days.
Or maybe South Florida is suffering from no problems whatsoever.
No, that can't be it.
Well, I've never had anybody in my talk radio life pass away, but I wasn't, and I'm okay. If it's been confirmed, I feel like my extended cousin passed away. But if anybody like y'all pass away, I will feel like my brother passed away, and I will be there for whatever the ceremony is. But I will feel in extended parts, like in my life, I will miss y'all.
Okay.
And everybody.
We're not dead.
There's actually a fan.
We're not dead. God, we're not dead. Yeah, you're right. And I truly understand how you feel.
Yeah.
We're not dead. We're not dying anytime soon. Well, God, jeez, I know I say that.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. Nutter's had some close calls.
Hey.
What? What? The Yanni? No.
Oh, my God, Yanni. She doesn't sound like that.
All right. Well, Jay, let's...
There's a fan for the show after this. No, but there's a fan for the show after this who put a whole list of things to do after he passed away for a debilitating disease, and they're calling the show after this his sons and children. They were so involved in the show that there's a whole list of his after passing things to do, and they call on a regular basis. I feel the exact same way about both y'all, about Glenn and Rich. Thank you for putting the drop that you put on for Glenn, and Nick, I just love y'all.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. Jay, I know you're one of the faithful out there, and something tells me that we're going to be passing over that bridge before you, but we know you're along for the ride. I hope we're here to the day you die.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
Patrick, and you were kind of a heel persona, but was part of the show.
Yeah.
Patrick, rest in peace.
You call long enough and you become endeared to the audience. Thank you, Jay.
Thanks,
Those were
Jay.
nice parting words, and you talk to Lex and Terry. You give them our best, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jorge. Welcome to Real Radio. Hi, Jorge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just the whore.
Oh, man, I'm at a loss for words after listening to that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, geez, Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, that there was fake news about that shark bite there. Where was it? You said Lake Worth?
Yeah, Lake Worth Beach. Guy got bit on the knee by a shark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's all fake news. They got the location and the species incorrect. It actually was a hippo attack in Lakewood Park, domestic violence.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, they went right for the knee, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm needy, buddy. Oh, yeah.
You know, if I were you, I would avoid Lakewood Park. You're the biggest offender. You're going to get rolled there, man. Some fat chick going to sit on you and suck, and she's going to take your last breath.
I'll tell you what, buddy.
I'd pay to see that.
I wear many hats. So, oh, yeah.
You better bring a hard hat.
You would. I wear. Oh, yeah. Hey, you were talking about Black Forest ham, you know?
Ugh, I ate some bad Black Forest ham last night, the ham incident.
Hamageddon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what,
catastrophe.
Because Rock Hudson died from bad meat.
Oh, yeah.
Elliott died from good meat. Oh, yeah.
Not bad, Jorge. Oh, yeah. All right, get out of here.
Yeah, not good either, buddy.
All right. Well,
hey, get some more rim shots, will ya?
You and stay away from the bad ham.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And to everybody that participated today, mighty fine day we had.
Great day.
Good time together. I'm leaving here with my head held high. As opposed to the other 4 days we were here, 3 days that we were here. Head down, hands in pocket, kicking rocks, whistling, hoping nobody sees us.
Well, today they see us.
Hey, did you get launch mode recorded yet?
No.
Not lunch mode, launch mode.
Maybe tomorrow.
Well, you said it by clearing your throat. Nobody believes you.
Well,
you're a liar.
A little itch in my throat.
Not only does he dispense good advice, but they're all lies. All right. Tune in tomorrow because we're going to film Nutter in launch mode.
Yeah.
Or lunch mode, whatever comes first. And if you want to send us a message, you're more than welcome to drop us a line digitally this evening. I'll read it tomorrow. And that's Dano, D-A-N-O, at realradio921.com or Nutter, N-U-T-T-E-R, at realradio921.com. Any parting words, Nutter? Oh, yeah, that's
no, not really.
Got nothing for him, huh?
No, just can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow we're going to do from the Nutter Chronicles. He's going to dispense some advice. So if you have a problem, get your problem ready for Nutter tomorrow. We'll be